Okay. Can everybody hear me? Hopefully this is working. I just switched computers between yesterday and today, and I had to try to set everything up exactly the same, and hopefully I didn't forget anything. But hello, everyone. Great. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, please let me know if anything it gets weird or anything. Like I said, I just swapped computers, and I tried to make sure that all the settings were exactly the same, but it's possible that I missed something. But yeah, cool. Let's go. Awesome. Yay. Okay, great. I haven't done my legend races yet today, so I'll just do that kind of while the stream starts warming up. But thanks, it's so nice to see everyone again today. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, alright. I also flipped which monitor was on which side, so now I'm reading off the other monitor than I was yesterday, so it's all a little bit confusing. You guys want to see Fuji body nice nature here? I'll just show it once. How's everyone doing today? Thank you, thank you. Okay. We'll see Fuji get paced down against nice nature. Oh, Teo and Biwa are in here. Luckily I haven't forgotten to do these yet, but now that they're offering like rainbow shards and gold shards, I'm like terrified that I'm gonna forget. Oh yeah, the winter storm. I heard that was pretty bad. A friend of mine is actually in that area right now, and it's preventing her from flying back home, which is sad. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Matches with new teams. Nice, nice. Do I think OG, Ogre, or McQueen is better as a pace chaser for the CM? I think that in a vacuum, I would say probably McQueen. Against OG Ogre, not Christmas Ogre. But yeah, because Diddy Dignity Calls is still pretty good here, so. Doing tickets. Oh no, forgot to do legend races yesterday. I think you can miss like one, maybe 2 days. You can miss maybe 2 days and still get the rainbow gem, so. You got second, Nature got fifth. Oh, Teo won your legend race. That's awesome. I saw a screenshot once where someone's. Oh, Fuji lost. What happened? Oh no. Okay, sure. I saw a screenshot for one of these where a total NPC won, and it was just like everybody tripped over themselves. What are my thoughts on CM10? CM10 is the dirt CM. So I haven't looked a lot into it, but I do know that Taiki Shuttle's Unique does have Excel carryover into the final spur on CM10, and so, but only on Taiki Shuttle herself. If it's not Taiki Shuttle, then if it's like an inherited shooting for victory, it won't have Excel past the spurt phase, and so Taiki Shuttle is, I'm predicting, going to be extremely meta in CM10. Oh no, Nice Nature came in third. Yeah, hopefully Fuji choking in that legend race wasn't an omen, but yeah, remember to do your legend races today, guys. Hello from California. Oh, hi Yosh. Alright. Shall we get started? Once again, my ace is here. Fuji, 35% win rate, which I'm pretty happy with. She's a pace chaser who has a groundwork combo, but she needs to proc focus, and then a tail held high combo. But if she's lucky pace, she has to proc curvature, planner, and straightaways to hit tail held high, which is a little bit tricky for her. But her main win con is lucky pace. When she doesn't get lucky pace, she can sometimes still hit like no stopping me off of another Uma to win, but it's not extremely common. My Manhattan Cafe is a late surger. She is a bit overstammed here. I would have done some things a little bit differently here, but it is what it is. Long ass Uzdan and like all of the straightaways and corners that I could like stuff into her skills. It was pretty decent. And then my Fuku, who I was honestly expecting a little bit more from so far, so maybe we'll see her win a little bit more today. I think that she does better in lobbies that have more competitive Umas because she has like higher wit, she has higher power, and so sometimes she pushes forward too far and misses her excel spots. But in rooms where there's a lot of fronts, as people might remember from yesterday, she does do very well. So, thank you for the good luck wishes. 31k carrots, yes. I am actually saving for speed Fuku. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm have to start prioritizing support cards over Umas because I have prioritized Umas over support cards and my account is suffering a little bit for it. So while I'm pulling on Fuku speed, I will try to save at least my Uma tickets for Valentine Bourbon, and we'll see how that goes. Is groundwork essential for pace pasta and CM9? Feels bad. Dedicating an entire card to groundwork and sparks seem like a nightmare. Yeah, so I do think that pace pasta CM9. I have heard that groundwork is pretty essential for pace pasta because she really needs to be in that 1 or 2 position. But I think that let me think this through. You just want to be careful that you're not in rooms where, like, if there's a front and she gets paced down, then that kind of defeats the entire purpose of that. But because she wants to be in those early slots, then groundwork is pretty big. I would go for an inheritance angle on CM9 Pasa for groundwork because putting a power card in there is going to dilute your speed wit deck, and that is going to make her stats overall not as good. No stopping me, lucky pace or win conditions. Yes, that is Fuji. How did I get that amount of skills? I'm assuming that you mean Fuji. Fuji was a fast learner run, so I got fast learner on this run. What's your reason choosing Fuku versus Narita Top Road Speed? Yeah, so Fuku, first off, is available sooner. Second off, she does have a little bit more staying power. So she'll still be usable in the next scenario, even if she's not optimal, whereas Narita Top Road is going to have a really difficult time as soon as we stop getting incentivized to farm like 1 billion fans per run. Fuku also just hits first, and I'm kind of in a position where I want to be able to just dive into the next scenario very, very quickly. Fuku's initial stat ups are going to be really helpful for doing parent farming and making parent farming a lot easier. And I think that especially for characters like Manhattan Cafe and Umas that really struggle with their first few races, like Fuji also struggles a little bit, the additional stats at the beginning of the career is actually going to smooth out some runs quite a bit. I will be borrowing probably Narita Top Road when she comes out. You'll get bourbon with free tickets. I hope so. Yeah, groundwork sparks are easier to farm now that you can guarantee the skill during parent runs, for sure. I remember farming groundwork for CM3 before the Falcon card had groundwork, and that was terrible. I also need to prioritize cards for Umas because I love getting new Umas and my OSHI, but without OP cards, I'm going to fall back completely. Yeah, I totally feel that. I spent way too many carrots on Oshis. Fuku is niche past man. Yeah, that's true, but of the two, I think Fuku has a little bit more utility past man. Back to the parent grind, yeah. Sprint Tama. I've seen people starting to try to do Sprint Tama. Yeah. How much stamina were you aiming for on Cafe? Yeah, that's a good question. So Cafe, like I said, I really overstammed here. Rather than trying to get less stamina, I should have just not taken Swinging Maestro. I should have taken Corner Recovery at the most. Maybe I didn't even need that. Then I could have like double circled one of these or maybe picked something else up. I also think that Slick Surge was kind of a questionable buy. I got it because I was like, well, you know, maybe it'll help in like 1 or 2 races, but really when Slick Surge is activating, if you're in 6th, you're gonna not have a great time. So if I could go back and rebuy her skills, I might choose something a little bit different, but yeah. For her, I also did 16 races, but only won 14 because she has to do the extra. I got second in the medium, of course, because she has a B in medium. And then I got second in Tenno Spring, so I had to run an additional long race on top of the 2 long races she already has to run to get her secret event. For CM9, how many speed cards are needed for someone with a 10, 15, 20% speed growth rate? 2. Yeah, I would say 2. You could probably try to high roll with 1, especially if you're filling with wit cards. But 2 is what I would do. I'm probably gonna try to run 2 speed. Let me see if I can show. Whoops. So Fuji has a 0% speed. This is not a good roll. Because I tried to use Rico here, but this is on 2 speed with a 0% speed growth and like 1 extra race. So Fuku can also give bonus to all stats for end friendship chain at 50-50, but if it does work, it's perfect for a run. Yeah, exactly. Can't stop losing. It's Christmas Ogre. That's so sorry. That sucks. Vertic Crystal, but I got MLB Nice Nature in 200. Nice! That's really good. I actually got, I was super lucky this morning and I got my first Nice Nature with SSR on my, daily pull, which I was really happy about, but now I'm like, maybe I should pull for Nice Nature instead of Fuku. But hopefully, I think I'm still going to try to stick to Fuku. The nice thing is that the banners at least overlap a little bit, so I can go all in on Fuku, and if I get, like, astronomically lucky, then I could go for Nice Nature. That's probably not going to happen, but it'd be fun. 4-0 on your first ticket. Oh, nice! I hope you get a clean sweep. Have you thought about doing CM Viewer Aces Review? I think it's cool content, even more of OSHI. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing, I think that it would be really fun to do some more content where I'm like interacting with people and like either doing like ace reviews or trying to help with like deck building or things like that. I would need to figure out how to structure it. I just started a membership thing on my YouTube, and so I might try to work that into it just to start with, because I really love helping people, but sometimes there's just like a lot. I try to respond to every single comment in all of my videos, but sometimes I can't, even though I do read them all, and I really, really appreciate all of the comments. It makes me really happy to read them all, so. Okay, sorry, I'm still behind on chat here. Played no stamina skill late with, no staminas with 900 stam, and it worked on day 1. Yeah, so I probably could have just avoided Meister altogether on her. Did you get the 3 to 5 wins? Yes. Yesterday I had a 65% win rate. We have one front here, so Fuji will not get lucky pace. Worst part on sprint fronts when somehow gets bodied by the AI. Yeah. Make a new track. Probably gonna ace S to S plus runs if things go well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you. I do use Fuji everywhere. I'm gonna be using her in dirt, which means that I'm gonna have to get her dirt aptitude from F to B. But it's not G, you know. The banners overlap for Fuku and Nice Nature, but the free pulls probably don't. That is true. But I am going to do initial pulls on Fuku banner to eventually add up to get to Pity, and see if I can get some copies early. Yeah. Frontrunner Fuji for CM9, not sure why I'm doing this to myself. Yeah! I really like Front Fuji, but it is a little bit annoying because she needs 4 front sparks, and her, not that you want angling and CMing on CM9, but in general her affinity with Saiyan Sky is so awful, it's like 7. So it's really hard to get like a good Front Fuji. I tried running Front Fuji, I tried doing Front Fuji runs for CM3 and CM5, and both times I swapped to a different running style before the CM started, just because the Saiyan Sky affinity was so bad and I was trying to inherit groundwork, so that was tough. Oh, open room with 18 people and people can just join with their aces and you get to review. Oh, that's a good idea. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind because that's a really good idea. Thank you. The CM's going well. I have a 65% win rate from day one, with Fuji having a 35% win rate, so I'm pretty happy about that. Went 4-1 with the new team and qualified. Nice! Congrats! I've never cared about my CMs. My account is long haul and closer account for Marvelous Sunday jobs, but your content has really inspired me to make the most of what I have and win. Nice! I'm really glad to hear that. 5-0 solo ace Saiyan Sky with 670 stamina and both stamina greens. Nice! That's awesome. Solo ace Sky. So I guess you're probably using like a Suzuka and like, I can't think of the third one, maybe like a S Mario or something? Gold, oh, I could just read the next chat that you sent. Sorry. Gold recovery, pure heart, and runaway just full of debuffs to make sure I get pure heart. Yeah, yeah. 5-0 first run. Nice, nice. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna pay attention to the race and then I'll get back to chat here. Oh, Fuji's first! I love when I look back to the race and Fuji's in first place. I'm running Gold Chip CM9 with G Sprint. Wow, that's dedication. I mean, I really like that because that means that nobody can say that you're just using her for the meta, right? You get to prove to everyone that you're using Gold Chip out of love. How do you learn the meta? I just started. Oh, that's a great question. So, usually about a week or 2 before the next champion meeting starts, there's going to be some videos popping up on YouTube talking about the meta and why it works. The content that I have on my channel is really aimed to... That's a good start for the day. The content that I use on my channel is really aimed to try and teach people why something works rather than, you know, just making quick recommendations. And so you might find my channel a little bit long-winded sometimes, but it's really important to me to try to encourage people to understand what's happening in the game. So if you want to stick around, I'll release some content about what's meta. Otherwise, there's tons of content that will be released on YouTube probably within the next week or so for the next CM. Additionally, sorry, I'm still talking to Hannah Fart for this question, but additionally, I did make a guide to Umamusume acceleration, which really explains the core mechanic of the game and like why things win, and it helps you to be able to read what's happening. And I think that can really help as like a foundational understanding to build off of to learn the meta. Okay, I'm sorry, let me catch up here. Hey, we're doing OSHI gaming with the team you suggested of winning. Oh, that's great, congrats! CM9 doing Falco, Curran, and maybe Suzuka or Halo. Yeah, that seems good, because Curran wants to overtake and Falcon wants to be pushed. I think Falcon and Curran are a really, really strong duo. Groundwork and curvature, yeah. Today got 2 more wins, and this time against an S-rank Brian with 1 leg. Alright. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate my guides. Oh, yeah, and test lobbies is also really good to try and scope out what people are playing. Like, people will start throwing up test lobbies really, really early. Like, there were CM9 test lobbies like 2 weeks ago. Like, people were really into it. Took so long getting Spurt, Umamusume long enough sat to my nice nature. I'm so happy she's occasionally winning. Oh, that's great! I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Oshi is a favorite character. Running your team trials again, yeah. 2-5 on your first ticket, then 5-5-4. Yeah, that was how it was yesterday. I went 2-3 on my first ticket, and I was like, oh man, I'm so dead. But then I brought back, which was good. They're just nice nature debuff for yeah, that makes sense. 2-3. Oh, sorry to hear that. 4-1 your first run. Nice. Yeah, Fuji hit a double curvature there. Okay, this is lobby. No fronts and no ends. That's interesting. What YouTubers did you find helpful and inspiring to make your own guides? So, I don't want to... So basically, I wrote a lot of guides on Reddit, and I didn't really read or watch a lot of other content when I was starting and learning Umamusume. I really tried to focus on reading like the documentation that was available, like the race doc and then like the global reference document. And otherwise, I kind of just operated with blinders on. I did watch some videos. I remember back in CM, I think one of the last videos that I watched was back in CM3, where it was Victoria Frontier, and he was talking about the no zone and like explaining that really in-depth race mechanic. And that kind of video is like the kind of video that I really like watching, but there's not a lot of that content out there, which is one of the things that inspired me to start making my own content, because I want to be able to talk about mechanics like that and help people like that. So. All right. BNW, it's good team comp. I love when I see BNW teams. I know people hated how meta Suzuka was on CM7, but I think she deserved it. Yeah, honestly, I do agree. And it's only one CM, so it's tough because not everybody has her, and I feel bad for people who don't, but I do really love that she was meta. Content inspired me to run BNW comp for CM8, and it's been amazing. That's awesome! Congrats! Pace Saiyan for next CM with a G sprint, and angling doesn't even work. That is dedication. That acceleration video is 90% of the game solved. Thank you. Just qualified? Nice! Nice job on qualifying for the first time. Great job. Hello, hello. Building your Fuji for CM9. Seems like Lubit, you're only on the first server. Well, good luck, good luck. How can I sing fronts? I didn't think I'd really need Rod on Pace Ogni, but maybe we're running it. Yeah, it's tough because in room matches, fronts were in every single lobby. Oh, if we're just gonna get lucky Pace here. Nice, nice, nice. But I'm not finding that to be the case. I think that they are going to float to the top, so round 2 and finals you might see them more. It's tough because it's kind of a decision on whether or not you want to invest on somebody not running fronts, which is going to be more likely in round 1, versus investing the SP a little bit more on assuming there will be a front, which is probably going to happen a little bit more often in round 2 in the finals. But it's hard to predict exactly what's going to happen, especially in global. Like CM7 was almost no fronts in round 1, and then I would say like 30 to 35% fronts in round 2, and then like my finals were all fronts. I get so many copies of Suzuka, so many. I will pull a no right up and hopefully broaden my Uma collection. Nice, nice. Yeah, the no right up banner is really interesting. I'm not going to pull on it, but I can definitely see why somebody who wants a specific Uma and like hasn't pulled a lot on Uma banners would get some value out of it, as long as you can spark. Building End Ogre, yeah, End Ogre is very challenging. I tried to do a couple throwaway runs with her, but it didn't quite. I couldn't get all the pieces together. Can you get lucky pace if there's one front? No, you cannot. The one front will always be the pace setter. I have a great team this CM. I'm running. Hang on, let me watch Fuji here for a second. She's gonna hit angling, and I think we got this one. Nice. Okay. I don't have a great team. I'm running gold ship from the last long CM, a no long S Taishin, and a Daiwa. Well, good job in getting to Group A. This has really helped me in learning how to build Umas independently rather than blindly following guides. Oh my gosh, that actually means a lot to me, because that is one of my goals with my channel. Is I really want to encourage people to engage with the game thoughtfully, and like because everyone's account is so different. One of the things that I'm really passionate about is trying to encourage people to understand the game so that they can apply everything to their own accounts, which is means a lot to me. Thank you. Day 1 went 3-2-2-2, very similar to all your CMs. Yeah, well, congrats on qualifying. First CM. Oh, cool. Built a gold ship, Ogre New Grass Wonder. 3 out of 5. Qualified for A. Hey, you know, qualifying for A is nice. Yeah. And I did podium that one. That is very nice. Regretting not having angling on Tachyon. Yeah. Yeah. Gave up on CM8, Group B at Bows. That's fair. That's fair. Which is better for pace, Umamusume or groundwork? I would say groundwork if you're aiming for lucky pace. If you're not, like if you're running fronts yourself, then it depends. Like if you're running like a Suzuka, then groundwork is still nice, but I would say Umamusume probably pretty good if you're anticipating running into more paces as well. Fuji, I just have groundwork. There's no way that I was going to get Umamusume on Fuji, and I didn't even try, because I would rather have groundwork than Umamusume on my Fuji. Round 2 Group A, how much wins do I need to get into finals? You need 3 wins for A finals and 1 win for B finals. The way you explain things made it applicable to any account, whereas other guys would say, your account is bricked. No, that's so sad. I don't think any account is bricked. I think you could start today and I wouldn't think it's bricked. There's a front here though, which is annoying. Do you have multiple accelerations because it increases speed faster, or to increase the chances of one proccing at the right time? Both. Like on both of my lates, I run both Moving Past and Beyond and Let's Pump Some Iron, because they're not ends, so they don't get straightaway spurts. So I'm down 1 excel compared to like every end, because most ends are gonna run straightaway spurt and then Moving Past and Beyond. And so if I'm in 6th, I can activate both to like rocket forward, and if I'm in 5th, I still get 1. You know. I think I'm gonna. Oh, there's another Fuku. Oh, the other Fuku's #1 favorite. Maybe I'm gonna check her out afterwards. That's great. I think I'm gonna qualify. I can't seem to win more than runways. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ran a pace with your gold ship after watching my gold ship video and did a lot better. Oh, that's awesome! Congrats. My Taishin just beat a Taishin with way better stats. I feel good, even though I respect them for gut maxing. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes people just say use 3-star Umas. Yeah, a lot of, especially I feel if you're like trying to be like a free-to-play player who's like pulling quote-unquote like optimally, you're probably not going to have a very deep pool of Umas, because I mean you probably pulled Kita-san, maybe you pulled Super Creek, maybe you pulled like Nice Nature Wit or something, and so you're investing all of your carrots into making your support deck stronger. So I can really imagine the Uma deck, or you know, your Uma pool being a little bit more shallow, and so I do think that like content that caters specifically only to people who have like exact 3-star Umas, it's a little tricky for sure. Maybe Fuji can stop me off with this McQueen. I'm not totally sure. Second groundwork on lucky pace, yeah. Medrio Trio the CM for fun did not work out very well, but at least qualified for the next round. That's good. Medrio Trio, see, it was probably 1 pace too late, I would imagine, which is the same comp that I'm running, but I can see how that'd be challenging, because like I said, my comp is not exactly a meta comp. Min stamina requirement for CM9, pretty much none, as long as you have high enough wit. It's all downhill and the track is extremely short. Next Uma coming out that I want. It depends. I don't really have any Umas on the immediate horizon that I'm like super excited for. I do like Bamboo Memory. Like I like her design. I don't really know anything about her character, but her design is really cool, so I have some polls around then. Maybe I'll pull for her. Unsure what Umas to run next CM besides Kern. Most of my favorites can't sprint. Yeah, that is a problem. Sprint CM is pretty rough on people. Between Fuji, Cafe, and Fuku, your takes and Umas all over the place. That is true. That is true. Oh, Takyamon, nice. I used my Overstim, Speed Power Deck, Golshi with not max speed, and she won as much as my front Daiwa. Nice, nice. Meanwhile, my Uma pool is big, my card pool is just Kita-san. Yeah, that's something that I can relate to. I'm lucky that I was able to pull Rico. I pitied Rico twice, and I used my selector and my free Rainbow Crystal on Motion. So like, I'm I'm hobbling along, but I can definitely feel some difference. Do I do any live streams with face cam? I'm not anticipating it. Yeah, 200 stam and CM9 lives. Personally, your new Ace building videos helped a lot in fixing some minor errors you were doing, like editing the Unity team or doing G2 races for skill points. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm glad that helped. V Bourbon, yeah, it's gonna be a good pull. Do you think going for Fuku support is worth it if you can go to 200 for her? Your supports are very bad, so even more SR level ups would help. But you do want a high LB. Yeah. So, in that case, I would recommend maybe like waiting out your free pulls, because we're gonna get like at least 50 free pulls on Fuku speed, and just kind of seeing how those go. Like, so we're gonna be getting like the rainbow, we're gonna be like if you've gotten all the rainbow shards so far, you'll be able to assemble your first limit break crystal around a little bit after that. And so like if you can pull like 1 or 2 copies with the free pulls, then I might say to just go for the finished version, and then you can use your rainbow crystal on her. Bamboo's super cute in the Sin Gray manga. Yeah, I have to read that. Sakura Shino, oh yeah, she's really cute. Next non-meta pull, definitely Seeking the Pearl. Millennial Energy. Yeah, she's such a weirdo. I love her. 2 matches to Symboli Rudolph. Interesting. I don't know that I've seen Rudolph yet. After getting Admire Vega, I'll have the perfect end closer parent deck. Yeah, so I forgot to check the Fuku. It's okay. I learned yesterday how to replay races, so we'll be fine. I'll check the Fuku. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of behind in chat. Yeah, Admire Vega sharing the banner with Fuku is gonna be nice for end closer mains. Having a hard time running late surges, I feel like you're missing something. Late surges are not great in the CM, so you're probably not missing much. They're really positioning dependent, and especially in the first round, you're gonna wind up in rooms like this where positioning is just all over the place, and so them actually hitting 5th or 6th place is gonna be kind of tricky for them. One thing I will say with late surgers is like wit is really nice, and like mid race. So you want to make sure that like when a gold chip hits anchors away, she's not just gonna be like completely lapping you and like 6 lengths ahead of you by the time the final leg starts. Only won 2 out of 5 in the first round, so you're not qualified for Group B finals. 2 to 5. Yeah. So you need to win 3 on 1 ticket. Wait. Hang on. 2 out of 5 per run in the first round. So right now you're qualified for Group B finals. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so right now you're qualified for Group B finals. If you win, not finals, I'm sorry, for Group B round 2. If you win 1, you qualify for Group B in round 2. If you win 3, you qualify for Group A. Took Tachyon to Sprint S for CM9. Nice! Any thoughts on Sari's latest vid? I'm sorry, I try not to watch other content creator videos because I don't want to be, I try to be very conscientious of the influences that I take in, because I don't want to like accidentally, you know, incorporate someone else's ideas into my own content. You only have the free rainbow because you can't captain anyone for a long time because you haven't played actively for long. Okay, yeah, so my account right now has 13 of the rainbow crystal shards, and with the legend races it's gonna have 14. So if you compare that with your crystal, you can see how many you've missed, and then try to use that to like math out how long it's gonna be. But if you have the free rainbow crystal, that's still really nice because you're still able to get that 1 LB for free. Trying to make an end closer. Christmas Ogre is struggling to prioritize certain things. I can get A in end closing if I get a good spark, but lose out on moving past and beyond. When I was building my end closer Christmas Ogre, I was settling for end closer B because her wit is, I build like, you know, 1100 wit on her anyway. So I think end closer B is probably fine for Christmas Ogre, but that doesn't mean that you miss out on potentially getting straightaway spurt from Unity hints, which is annoying. Yeah, late surgers are not very strong. Nice on your Vampire Rice winning. True Fuku fans bring super lucky 7, yeah. Where are we at? Oh, we're not doing good, are we? Oh, Fuji is not gonna hit. No stopping me. Maybe she will. Come on, get up there. Get up there. And of course, Fuku is just in the wrong spot for this. Oh my god, did that gold chip hit Rushing Gale? In the exact right spot? No! And now my Fuku is super blocked. You hate to see it. If you go 5-5, please put Suki on the mic. He's actually sleeping right next to me right now in this little cat tree. Do you watch any of the lore videos on the horses behind the Umas? I haven't watched lore videos, but I have like looked up. So like, if I'm interested in a horse, I'll like Google it and then read all the Reddit comments about it and stuff. Yeah, strategy aptitude doesn't affect skill activation. It just affects their like positioning based wit checks. And so strategy B, like you never want to have like a front runner strategy B because you always want them to be hitting their position wit checks. But like an end closer, especially if you already have like 1100 wit on them, then you're fine. Finished watching your VOD from yesterday while doing your runs today. Didn't realize you were live right now. Yeah, well, thank you for watching the VOD. Yeah, I'm such a boomer on how YouTube works. I like couldn't figure out. I thought that maybe I hadn't saved the chat into the VOD replay, and so I was like trying to rewatch it, and I was like just responding to nobody. But then I finally figured out how to open it up. So I did it right, guys. Any Fuku win today? She's won 1 so far. Possible future poll plans after Fuku. I'd have to think about it. I do want to invest more into cards. So I might be looking at Summer Marzinski, or I might just be saving for the Tachyon Light Hello speed banner. It's really just going to depend on what my carrot situation is like. I may be a little bit irresponsible because I don't use the carrot planner, but yeah, that's what I got so far. Yeah. There's anniversary people's, yeah. You don't want to know how much I've seen Rushing Gale working on. Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes people just hit. Like CM8, I think is going to be really tricky because like I feel like the consistency approach for CM9 is to build a ton of velocity and just take a little bit of gambling, but you're still going to lose sometimes to Umas that like overstock on gambling and don't take a lot of velocity. So it's like the responsible path and then like the 777's let's go path. Driving in to say I appreciate the videos you made in this game. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Looking forward to whatever else you get cooking. Yeah, thank you. Russian Gale Goldship with a new train attack is the player of all time. That is true. Oh my god, I forgot to check the fan again. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna like write a note on my hand or something. Okay. After this race, as soon as the race ends, look at that Fuku. Okay. Nice! Groundwork Fuji putting in work. You love to see her just take off. I don't use carrot planets work for me. I have no copies of Kino-san. Yep. Carrot planet's not really accurate. Okay. Yeah, throwing SP bonus cards on Kuro and Chan runs is really nice because if you don't give her Miles Spark, she can't run a lot of G1s, which makes her SP acquisition pretty bad, which really hurts in a CM where you want to get as much SP as humanly possible. Oh, good luck on your rice shower. Somehow lost to Asian Flash twice today. Nice. Not to not to throw shade on the Asian Flash, but I don't think I've actually ever lost to one, so maybe it'll happen today. Just in the legendary said nature came in aid. Oh no. Fuji's scared of the vampire. Yeah. Alright, well my Fuku's in a good spot, but now that she just triggered unique, she's probably gonna push it past it. But hopefully my Fuji's got this. We gotta check. Okay. Yeah, see, these end closers aren't moving up very much. My Fuku's gonna lose her positioning now. Why? And my cafe's already way up here in second. Okay, Egg-Legged Scheming. That grass hit no stopping me. But I don't think that that's going to be enough to catch up. Nobody, okay, Gold Chip just hit no stopping me. But again, I think Fuji, since she just hit a bunch of velocity, she's not going to get caught up too. Yeah, nice. Do you ever look at the UMA and support card usage graph certain communities release after each CM? I don't look at the data directly. I should. I'm actually really interested in stuff like that. So maybe this CM I'll look a little more into that. I mostly just see when like people link me screenshots in Discord. People really are running no fronts. Yeah. 2 copies of Curran, both off banner. Yep, I got Curran on Manhattan Cafe banner. Podium. 9-end lobby. Oh man, that is just a crazy lobby. Yeah, if Lucky Pace gets ahead, she almost always wins. That's why I try to give Fuji a lot of mid-race and like tail held high, because if she can put the distance between her and the rest of the lobby, it really matters like the wit checks, right? Like if I'm against Gold Ship. Okay. Hang on. I got it, guys. This one. This one. Oh, I guess she was a debuffer. That's sad. Because this is the same player that had the Tachyon that won. Dominator Tachyon. I wonder if they reused it from a different CM because Dominator doesn't work on long. Huh. Well, it is what it is. Not the best ticket, not the worst. Fuji's killing it. Yeah. Just watch the, let's see, hang on, let me scroll back up here. Opera Chariot, and it's been a lot of fun with backliners, but this run was since yesterday, yeah. Recently watched Zeravid. He talked about late Surger, Ogre, and Groove working better than most characters, and Sprint Condor. Yeah, so Pasa and Creek kind of have the only 2 uniques that hit in the same spot of the track that are really good for excels in CM9 that I know of. I could be mistaken. And Pasa has a F in Sprint, and Creek has like a G. Mummy Creek. Let me clarify. Sorry, Mummy Creek. So Pasa is going to be extremely strong, but because her unique is first and second, she needs to be built very well and also be able to spark Sprint so that she can get up to A. The true like Omega play is to do a front Pasa, but her front is also E. So anyone knows the increased level of unique skill give it a stronger effect or effect time. Yeah, it is an improvement on the effect, I think. I remember I was asking this question a long time ago, and I think it was a very, very slight, but it's like a 0.01. It's not very much. Why is there a Curran chat in my long CMs? I mean, Curran is the ultimate end boss for long CMs. So everyone just wait in the gate looking at each other when there's 9 ends, yeah. Pasta carried me in the first mile CM, that was CM3, yeah. Turf Falcon, yeah, Turf Falcon's gonna be really strong. Yeah, Mummy Creeks is gonna be really, really crazy. If you can get sprint from to A from G or F, you deserve the win, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of poking around at front pasa, and I was like, this would be so funny, but it's not happening for me, guys. I'm looking forward to when they add evolved skills. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next, I think it's like the 2nd anniversary skill, because Fuji gets another buff there that's going to make her really good. I mean, you know, her unique really good. Any tips on what stat support cards you want for Christmas OG training for the Sagittarius Cup? Assuming you own no Rico or Takeda-san. Oh, that's interesting. So on my Christmas OG, I was running, I'm going to say what I was running first, which was 2 speed, which did include Kita-san, plus Rico, plus 3 wit. So I think that you could probably get by with 2 speed. Like if you have like a sweep or something for your SR, you could do that and then borrow like, you could borrow Kita-san or borrow Biko. Well, I don't know. Is Rico more important than Kita-san for Christmas OG? Kinda, just for smoother runs, I guess. So maybe you would borrow Rico instead and just use 2 SRs. Christmas Ogre has a 15% speed, which growth, which is going to help her a lot when it comes to building speed on her, and 3 wit cards are also going to help a lot when it comes to actually capping speed on her. So yeah, I would use your borrow slot for Rico. Don't run a stam card, and then do 2 speed, 3 wit, which is what I did, and I was getting really nice stat lines. You get away with low front aptitude on sprint since position keep doesn't last long anyway, and the low aptitude doesn't affect skill activation. Yeah. So when I was trying to like math out my my potential sprint front pasa, I was getting sprint to B and front to D, I think, and then hope to spark both. Front is not worth the effort. Pace lets you use one increase unique anyway. Yeah. Do guts Taishin run. Yeah. Groundwork front pasta needs like 3, and you need more than 3 just to get A in bowls. Okay, I think Rice CM9. You brought her every time that getting first Nintendo Spring with sprint stamina. Yeah. So I don't think that running Rico is worth it on Light Current for Rushing Gale, but running Rico might be worth it on Umas that have long or medium goal races, so that you can both get Rushing Gale. Oh, I'm gonna miss Lucky Pace here. So you can get Rushing Gale and also, you know, try to just farm Rico early so that you can get the extra stamina quickly. Oh, you're McQueen Mike. Did I see you in my room match? Or in lobby, McQueen? I'll have to check. Our Rico's still pretty good. Yeah, no, actually, I'm sorry. You're right. Going back to the Christmas Ogre build, if you have an MLB our Rico, then I think that you should use her and borrow Kita-san. You're right. Sorry, I completely spaced out on that. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of questions that I'm trying to, and this is only my 2nd stream ever, so I'm still getting my mental fortitude in place for figuring all this stuff out. I really appreciate you guys' patience. Thank you. I ran into a Fuji using shooting for victory and red shift, which somehow worked. Was it a late Fuji? So happy to catch you live. Yay, thank you. Yeah, curvature on Kita-san is important. I had a brain fart when I was forgetting about our Rico. I was just thinking that for me, if I want, especially if you're trying to do Sagittarius Cup runs, you want consistency now over trying to high roll, and so I was thinking you would of course want Rico to have that consistency, but totally right that I forgot about our Rico. Hey, she Akumono for the CM, but she is making me happen in room matches, trying to figure out how to build her so her unique works well. Yeah, Akumono is tough. I have her, and I have run her, and when she works, she's extremely dominant, but it's so much RNG that it's like 1 out of every 10 rooms she is like completely slamming the room, but then the other 9 out of 10 rooms, like, it's hard to line everything up. Okay, yeah, I gotta see. Did you beat me? That's you. Yeah, McQueen, that's you. Oh, you did beat me. Good job. Congrats. You have a very nice Taishin. I wonder what McQueen, my queen's favorite Uma is. Well, it might be his Taishin now that you destroyed me with it. Oh, thanks, David. Hi. Just finished a ticket, went 5-0 with Taishin. I know she's meta, so it's not all surprising, but she's OSHI. I mean, if your OSHI is meta, you have to, like, bask in it, you know? Like, you really have to, what is it? Oh, it's totally slipping my mind. But, like, if your OSHI is meta, you really have to just, like, take it in and really get the most out of it, because it's always really fun when your OSHI's meta. How are CM9 runs going? They're going okay. I'm not rolling super high, but my room matches are actually going pretty well. I wouldn't say that I'm winning consistently, but I'm winning more than 30% of the time. Under 3 wins for my first 3 tickets. Can you make it to Group A? Oh, I believe in you. Good luck. Always high roll, yeah. 95% win rate on day 1. Nice, nice. Nothing for CM9. Oof. Fuji was a pace, memory isn't clear, but she just surged forward at the last strike. Yeah, so it's interesting. Because there's going to be so many paces in CM9, I think that there might be some ways to, like, make some strategies around just the sheer volume of paces. Like, I've been taking competitive spirit on, like, Curran if I get it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this Ed McQueen has this looking. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I heard Shadow Break was pretty good here. Inside Scoop is good. Nice. A lot of mid-race on your McQueen. Love to see it. Nice Nature went 5-4-2-9 today. Nice! I wish I was rich so I could run off-meta stuff for more fun, but unfortunately I need the carrots if I want to guarantee. Yeah. The huge downhill makes it hard to actually run out of stamina at the right time. Yeah. I'm assuming that this is the response to the Akabono stuff, yeah. 5 motion doing well against end closers, good. Anime or normal McQueen better? Normal McQueen, I believe is better. I have not seen Sari's vid. I don't watch a lot of content creator stuff on YouTube unless it's like, oops, sorry, I just bumped my mic. Unless it's like somebody that I know personally. But I can check it out because this is like the 3rd time somebody's asked me if I've watched it, so. Another Bakushin, Mayano, King Halo together have the most win percent of any of us. That is true, but consider Fujikiseki. GF account has so many meta characters and everything else, but her SSR situation is very bad. I want to build something for her, but I can't do it again. That's so funny because it's kind of similar to my fiance's account. I built some Umas and CM6 on my fiance's account because he has Taishin, and yeah, I was able to build like a decent Taishin and the gold ship that he was able to win finals with, which was fun. Uma's stayed good on pace for CM9. Yes, that is correct. No jungle pocket. I know. I have to pull Poke because I really want to run a team of Poke and Fuji and Tachyon. I think that would just be so fun. The movie got me really emotional. I'm gonna see it in theaters and I'm really, really excited. I mean, I've already watched it, but I'm so excited to see like the visuals and music in theaters. Cherry Rabbit Suzuka kind of works in CM9 to give Curran more consistent trigger. Yes. I want to make Akamono work. Yeah, Akamono it's really difficult. I think Stu brought up because she has because of the downhill, like it's really hard to predict where her stamina is going to be, which makes her uniquely hard to trigger. Fuji always looks mad. Is she always in a bad mood, or is this just her usual start of race where she like cracks her neck and long S boxing today? Nice, nice. Going to do some runs. No, I'm ready to debate. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Alright. I wish Nice Nature Tutor had a better skill list. Well, I didn't have to make both versions debuffing. Yeah. I can't run Oshi's because my Oshi hates me. It's fair. It's tough sometimes when your Oshi's not working with you. After making Longed over the CM, you have little faith in going harder to train Umas. Yeah, it can really be tough if you're just like not hitting. I had that experience in CM6 when I was trying to run N Cafe. I did eventually get one that did not have no stopping me. And it was just I did so many runs in her, and I was pretty burnt out by the end. So that's why I ran her late this time. I hope they extend the theatrical release. Yeah, I hope that everybody who wants to see it can see it, because I'm really, really excited. It's like I like legit cried. That movie it made me so emotional. Just the Fuji Tachyon parallels and like how they both inspire Poke. Like, oh man, it was good. It was good. Parent running your gold chip just gave you level 5 groundwork hit. Nice, nice. I've been loving your videos. They're so much more understandable than all the other. So thank you for your hard work. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Brian, Maya, and Rudolph in Sprint CMs, which is really entertaining. Yeah, I've heard that there's some crazy Umas. No, not the gold ship, no! Oh, I'm not doing so well today, or am I? Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, that's not looking good for me. I've been reading chat more than I've been like watching my races, but maybe it's for the best because my races are a little bit depressing today. I don't know how to build around Curran for CM9. So, Curran, I'm just gonna... Okay, a couple things. If you check my Curran video that I put out, I didn't do optimal selections there because I'm still also very new to building Curran, but a couple people in the comments have talked about specific Curran-specific tips. Personally, I am not going to be running her with Rico because she doesn't need the stamina, and because she has an acceleration in her kit if it triggers at the right time, like I want to cut down a little bit on acceleration gambling and increase her chances of proccing her unique at the right time, which means going all in on like corner velocity. So you really want to try to get like sprint corners, pace corners, progressive curvature, skills like that would really help. And I do get like sprinting gear and, you know, some of the RNG skills, but I don't go quite as hard on Curran in those as I would on like Fuji, because Curran already has an acceleration unique that's kind of that's a little bit RNG. So anime in theater is a game changer. Yeah, so the last anime I saw in theater, this is gonna date me a lot, was the Madoka Rebellion movie. That cafe did well. Oh, thank you, Ryan. She went 33% for some reason. Yeah. Do we need to match all the seasons of Uma? No, you don't need to watch the Umamusume. It's a standalone. If you want to watch Road to the Top, which is a 4-episode miniseries that was released on YouTube, it's kind of like a prequel to the movie, but it only has some like side characters. Only some side characters appear in the movie that were starring in Road to the Top. So. Grinding 50 and Summer Spet, yeah. After finding out her unique doesn't proc unless she's 6 and up. Yeah, so funny story about that. Oh, this is depressing. Let's not look at that for a second. For CM6, I did one single run for an end closer Summer Spet, and it was the highest roll, so far still the highest roll I've ever done on my account. And then I also found out that I could not use her because her unique doesn't reliably proc when she's an end closer. But look how beautiful this could have been. It's so sad. Wanted to make a front regular Mai, but she doesn't work out and her special never activates. Oh, for CM8, yeah. Yeah, I did this in one shot, and then I was like, are you serious? This actually doesn't work? Do you have an idea? Oh, hang on. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sorry, chat is moving quickly. I'm trying to keep up with everything. In-story and home screen voice lines Fuji X all goofy, especially with breaking curfew. And before the race, she's all strict. Yeah. Yeah. She's a sweetheart. Day 2 is worse than day 1. Yeah, a little bit. Did over 50 rinse with... Oh, you're gonna get her perfect pity. But she just wins 60%. That's good. That's good. Paid anniversary ticket. That's a good question. For me, I'm gonna get both tickets, because I consider myself like a low spender in the game. I don't get anything that's like not discounted, but the tickets are really good, monetary value for me. So I'm gonna get both. For the SSR ticket, it's gonna go into limit breaking Fuku if I haven't been able to limit break her. Otherwise, I'll probably MLB my fine motion if I'm extremely lucky. For the Uma ticket, I'm not totally sure. I kind of really want Taishin. For me, it's between Taishin and Smart Falcon, because I don't have either of them and they're both like pretty meta. But I am also considering like New Year Opera. So a run to make it last mine out. Nice, nice. Did you see the new Madoka movie got delayed? I haven't really been into Madoka since the Rebellion movies, so I like didn't play the game. Yeah, I don't remember the movie that much, but I remember being a little bit disappointed with it. But except for Sayaka was my girl. Sayaka was my girl in Madoka, so Sayaka had like the best scene in the Rebellion movie, and that made me really, really happy. But the rest of the movie was not quite my cup of tea, so I kind of The original series of Madoka was maybe some of the best anime I've ever seen, though. Yeah. Breaking my heart to bench my MLB Rico that I somehow got 200 pulls for sprint. Yeah, that is tough. Oh gosh, I'm so far behind in chat. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to keep up. She's called TM Opera Go to side character. I'm sorry. She does have like the best animation sequence in the movie, so. Running opera in CM8 makes me think of her. Yeah, yeah. Cinderella Grey. Yeah, I haven't finished Cinderella Grey. We're actually on the last episode of the first season 1. My fiance and I kind of watch it over dinner time, so we're doing like an episode a day. Do debuffers really suck this CM? I'm not the best person to ask because I don't usually like using debuffers, but I can't see them being extremely good. I don't think that enough people are understanding for debuffers to be effective. Like, Cafe's unique is nice, but that's kind of incidental to doing the race, right? What was I gonna say? Debuffers. Yeah, like I know that people, when they run like their Runaway Suzuka for 6 sacrificial strategies, they run her with some debuffs, and that's kind of like different in my mind than like a running an actual like does nothing but debuff, because at least with the sacrificial Suzuka you can use her to like pace set off of and everything. So there's other reasons to use her. I want New Year Opera because I don't have original. Yeah, Opera's an Uma that I really like, but I don't have her. Is Asian Flash SR usable with anything but length? It's my only MLB speed. It was my only MLB speed when I first started out. Well, Asian Flash and Taishin speed are my only 2 MLB SR speeds when I was first starting out, and even though they're usually like a tier lower than like Sweep Tosho or like Shinko Windy, they're very usable. So if it's your only MLB speed, then I would encourage you to use them, unless like there were some niche scenarios where you needed to use the other cards. Have you watched the Umamusume animes? I've watched season 1 and 2. I've watched Road to the Top and the movie, and I am currently watching the first season of I almost said Cinnamon Grey, of Cinderella Grey. Ooh, there's another Fuku in here. That's nice. Okay. Any tips for using wit heavy decks better? I feel like I'm never hitting the high wit values I see in others, even with three very good wit cards. It's usually like 950-ish. Yeah, I mean, some reds just don't roll super high wit. It depends on the what wit cards you're using. Like, if you're using a card like Dober, your wit is not going to be as high because Dober is a roamer. But if you're using a card like Sunday, then your wit's going to be a little bit higher because Sunday is going to be on wit more often. So, like, their specialty priority matters. And the biggest part about getting high wit numbers is to make sure that you're always checking those turns. Like, even when you think, okay, I have to rest here, like, I always check where my wit training is, like, what's on my wit training, because you can do wit training from really low energy without being penalized for it. And sometimes those are the turns that I have 3 wit cards lined up on it, and it's like a 70 wit turn, so, yeah. Most people don't overstam at all. Yeah, but a lot of people are reusing their CM6 aces, which are overstam. Oh, you already said that. Sorry, I'm catching up. What? Oh, okay. Here's Opera O's. Leaps and Bounds better than the original. I'll have to check out, like, look at her design a little bit more. I haven't really looked super in depth at her, so. Oh, Fuji's not in a good mood, is she? Oh, but there's a front, so it's fine. Ogre Cap would appreciate Cinnamon Grey, yeah. Well, since I watched it, which is my favorite. Well, the movie's my favorite. I loved the movie. I mean, yeah, the movie was actually, like, legitimately good. I'm not a big anime watcher anymore. I used to be a lot when I was, you know, in the past, but recently I haven't been watching a lot of anime. But I started watching the Umamusume anime because I started playing the game, and it was alright. And then I watched the movie and I was like, this is actually incredibly good. I might be one of the few people who, like, I got a little bit emotional during season 2, but I think I'm one of the few people who was like, yeah, that was pretty good. You know, not like completely bowled over. For me, I would say, like, season 1 was like maybe a 4 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. Season 2 is maybe like a 7.5 to 7.5 out of 10. Road to the Top, maybe like a 7, and then the movie is like a 10 out of 10 for me. I have been liking now I'm gonna keep calling it Cinnamon Grey. I have been liking Sin Grey a lot. Not quite as much as the movie, but it is really good. I like Ogre Cap as the protagonist quite a bit. Rotation was the only end closer. Oh, nice. CM6 gold chip winning the majority of matches. Yeah, it's crazy, especially because, like, your CM6 aces aren't going to have moving past and beyond, but it's still working for some people, which is cool. Oh, are they going to do it? Yeah, they're catching up to this Mario. She had to go wide around, but I think she's got this. I think she's got this, guys. We're going to see Fuku win. And it's my Fuku, it's not this other random Fuku in here. Nice. Oh, look at them. They're best friends. Bias the movie featured Fuji. Yeah, that is true, but I do think it was, like, insane. Like, Takyon's story in the movie was insane. And I really like Poke as the protagonist. I know that she kind of gets, like, a rep for being, like, the standard shonen protagonist, but maybe it's because I don't watch a lot of anime. Oh, I podiumed this one, nice. Maybe it's because I don't watch a lot of anime, but, like, I feel like you don't really see a lot of that kind of, like, shonen protagonist personality in, like, a female character, and it was really cool to see Poke kind of embody that, and then see how she was interacting with Fuji and everything. Season 1 apologies. I did like season 1. Like, I really fell in love with Suzuka. Suzuka and El Condor Pasa in season 1 were really good. Accidentally deleted my CM9 Golshi ace for this run. Last minute made a Tamama ace with Ogre Uniqueness worked. CM has been really funny for me. It's truly the Cinderella Grey. Nice. I haven't watched season 3. That's why it's not mentioned. My friends told me to skip it. Not that I, what's this Fuku? Nice. This is a Fuku main because they had the, I just noticed that, where is it? They had the Sunny Runners. That's really cute. Yeah, so my friends advised me to just skip to Cinderella Grey. We might go back to season 3 if we run out of other stuff to watch, but it's still gonna take a while. My runaway Suzuka just read one. Nice. Think Ray is hungry. Yeah. Last episodes of season 2 and 3. Yeah, last episodes of season 2 are really, really strong. Yeah, like, so I liked season 2 a lot. I liked Teo, and I think the first, like, third of it was really, really strong, and I think that the last third of it was really, really strong, but I think that, like, there were definitely some pacing issues around the middle of it that didn't... I kind of lost focus or lost interest for a little bit, because they did, like... I liked how they incorporated a lot of the storylines, but then it seemed like for a while they just completely put everything else on hold and went to completely other Uma storylines, which is fine because I like them, but it did mess with the pacing a little bit, which kind of affected my enjoyment of season 2. Fuji just procced. Yeah. Friends ask why I stack gambling excels. I guess you're knowingly to the mahjong set that I own. Nice. Guys, they were roommates. Taki animation Satsuki. Yeah, I actually like I linked my friends that on YouTube to be like, please watch this horse girl movie with me. Star Blossom manga. Yeah, somebody said that yesterday. Maybe it was you, but I've never even heard of Star Blossom manga, so I'll definitely have to look into it. Running El Contrapasa. Nice. Everything but regular seasons and Twin Turbo got to yes! No, the Twin Turbo scene, like, I got pretty emotional there. Twin Turbo is actually one of my fiance's favorite Umas, I think because of that scene, for sure. I prefer Starlight Ogre, yeah. Because of the outfit. Suzuki season 1 is before fronts get out of the meta. I don't understand people suggest to skip season 3. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so I do think that I want to go back and watch it. I really do like my understanding of season 3, and please don't give me like a lot of spoilers, but it's about, I know it's about Kita-san, and I know that it maybe is kind of talking about like what happens when you are the best, and I really like alternative ways of like alternative angles to tell like stories from, and so like it's one of the reasons why I like Cinderella Grey so much is because Oguri is like a champion, but she comes from a really small town, and so much of season 1 like focuses on that dichotomy of her just being like too good for her small town. And I really, really liked that, like kind of the emotional resonance of it. And so like if season 3 is kind of what I think it is, which is like maybe there's not very many stakes in the races because Kita-san Black is so good, but maybe it's about Kita-san Black like being the best and like the ramifications of all of that, then I think I would really like it, so. Poke is a good character, represents joy of racing rather than, yeah. Well, especially with Poke's legacy in history where, you know, even, you know, after his wins, people were still saying that Tachyon was, they imagined Tachyon being 2 lengths ahead of Poke. Like, God, I really, really love that emotional resonance of like having to come to terms with the fact that people are always going to say that about you, and like finding, like tear again now. But like finding your self-worth through that, like that mattered so much to me. It was so good. How many extra races aside from gold races do you usually do for aces? So hard to get skills. Yeah, for CM9, Sprint CM, you want to be doing a lot of extra races. Like, I would say like 18 to 20 extra races. Sorry, 18 to 20 races total. For other CMs, I try to do like 1 or 2. Especially like long CMs like this where you're really getting stat checked. It's hard to balance the stats, but just check when you're having really bad training turns and see if you can take a G1 that day. Okay, I'm scrolling through chat. Yeah, Kita-san's OP, yeah. What are my top 3 Umas? Fuji Kiseki. That's tough. I like Cafe a lot, but after just like grinding her career in CM6 and again in CM8, like she's fallen a little bit in the rankings, but I love her design and I like her personality and I love the little cat thing and I love the Sunday Silence thing. But I don't know if I would consider her my favorite right this second just because I'm a little bit burnt out from her. But I do like Saiyan Sky a lot. And I like Fuku. I like Marizensky. I like Red Marizensky. I don't really like the Summer Marizensky outfit, but I think that Red Marizensky is really, really cute in her like little sailor costume. She was my first 5-star, or 3 stars, so I'm pretty attached. Yeah. I wonder what wishes for Ima franchise do about Rudolph's Mr. Subi's racing era. Yeah. Yeah, one of my close Discord friends is a big Rudolph fan, and they talk about how much they want to see a Rudolph story a lot. Cafe's in-game story is really good, yeah. Yeah. Top hottest. I don't know that I can rank those. Groove, Brian, Fuku, yeah. Good. Sakura Laurel. Another victim of front reporting. I know, no, I always thought she was cute, and I liked her personality a lot. I liked her, oh, are we gonna do it? Can we get ahead of this tack? Oh, no, she just hit ankling, didn't she? Alright, did she? I didn't see an Excel, though. Where's the no stopping me? I missed no stopping me. Can I velocity bomb this Tachyon? I think it's gonna be close. We're gonna Fuji. We're gonna Fuji unique. No, it's my Fuku. Come on, Fuku, 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 Fuku. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god! Nice. Nice. I love Goldchip and Irresponsible Amount. I have her as my little buddy, Screaming of Courage. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Oh yeah, I heard that she did it. She had like a cameo in like the Grand Blue game. Yeah. I think they killed all of TeamSpeak and important characters from previous seasons. That's too bad. Ayave, yeah. When you're farming for parents, do you just aim for 600 stats, not win Unity, and run as many races as possible? Yes, that is correct. I do 605 stats. I don't focus on Unity explosions, except for when it's convenient to me. I take all of the middle races in every single Unity, and honestly, I hope that Zenith kicks my butt, but sometimes I win against Zenith and it makes the finale hard. Parent farming, I also buy skills. Not everybody does, but I find that buying skills early really helps parents be able to win G1s. I love Taishin, but the infirmary being 50-50 sucks. Yeah, when I was running Taishin with on my partner's account, I say lucky in quotes because he pulled on the Tazuna Super Creek banner and he got an MLB Tazuna and like an LB0 Super Creek. But the MLB Tazuna really, really helps in Taishin's career, so I hope I can get Saiyan and Fuji on the ballroom event, but I necessarily like them both. Yeah. Probably heard enough. Oh, you've probably heard about people recommend going Ura Finale. Yeah, I don't think that Ura Finale is worth it for Parent Sparks, but enough people have commented on my video that I know that it's a very divisive topic. I don't think Tachyon stamped out. I think Fuku just had a little bit higher speed there. Ina's Fujin, she is very cute. I like Fujin and Palmer both are like very 90s, and I really like that. Like just the design. Another Uma named Kiseki just arrived at the deputy. So yeah, I've seen her screenshot. She looks really, really cute. I use MLB Tazuna now in Unity. She's perfectly fine. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty good. Likely will announce new Umas, yeah. The Decora aesthetic. Interesting. Funny story about Kita-san. In retirement, he was still running around his paddock a lot, so the owners put heavier horses on him. It didn't work, he just got fitter. That's giving the please stop praying for grandpa vibes. No front in this lobby, we can hope. Currently running Taishin CM9 and tennis is for me is hard, but missing infirmary like 3 times is a nail in the coffin. Yeah. Raging at my screen. It's so hard to explain to a non-gacha player why she keeps big booty. Yeah, like when I did this Fuji Ace run, I was doing it while I was at the mall with my sisters and like trying to explain to them that I just got like fast learner and long S. Like, they did not get it, and I was like too hyped up on adrenaline to to be able to explain it in a calm way. Fuji looks kind of like Cafe's older sister. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's cute. I got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Nice, look at them. I love Palmer. I'm excited for her to come out. Palmer is going to be the first runaway we can get in Mant. Isn't that correct? Because we can't do Suzuka's event in Make a New Track, but Palmer's we can, I think. That's what somebody was saying. Is Innate Experience good on Christmas Ogre? Yes. It's really expensive though. But Innate Experience is the best. Maybe I shouldn't say the best. It's one of the best gold velocity skills this track. And I only say one of the best because Professor of Curvature can proc twice. Do I have a Discord? I do not. I've been getting a lot of questions actually about having a Discord, so I'm really considering it. I have to figure out how I'm gonna navigate it, like moderation and stuff. I don't know that I can be responsible for something like that while also like trying to do content, because just doing the content that I do it's like a full-time job, and luckily I'm unemployed right now, but I don't know that I'd be able to manage all of that. And now that I've kind of started streaming, like I just need to figure out kind of where I'm going, and I do think that a Discord will probably happen, and I will definitely announce it when it does. Fuku is awesome, yes. Speaking of Kita-san, did you see the VA vid where he goes with Goldship's VA meets Kita-san Block? I have not. I actually heard of that video, but I haven't seen it. Imagine Professor Curvature that always activates. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Fujikiseki has a lot of kids. She's got that riz. Oh, is that Cafe gonna catch up to me? If she does, maybe my Fuku will catch up to her. Taishin does not have to move down in Mant. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Pulling Palmer for a casual outfit alone. Yeah. Also, if at least half of us click a like on the stream. Oh. Oh, you can't do hers in Mant either. Oh, okay. Sorry. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? We're doing it? Oh! Best friends cross the finish line together. There's no need for Discord if you feel like it's hard to manage. Yeah, it's, it is something that I'm considering, and it's something that I would like to do. I just need to think about it and think about like where I am in trying to do content and stuff and how I can manage it. Because I even just from streaming, like being able to feel like I'm really connected to the community like means a lot to me, and everybody has been so great, and like I really love getting all these questions and like trying to answer them, and even if I don't have 100% clarity, like seeing other people jump in to help them, like that's really the kind of community that I want to foster, and it makes me really happy to kind of see it happening naturally. And so I think that being able to make a Discord might help to expand that even further, but I need to try and make sure that I have the emotional and mental bandwidth for it before I want to commit, because I don't want to commit and then have to like pull it back because I can't handle it. So that's my honest answer there. Challenging horse in IRL. Kita-san in retirement kept challenging horses in the paddocks next to the races along the fence line so much the owner started rotating the overweight horses next to him to lose weight. Stop praying for Grandpa, he's too strong. I was able to buy an Equinox plushie when I went to Henshin Race Christmas. Oh my gosh, okay, so for Christmas, my fiance got me a Fujikiseki the horse plushie. And it's the kind of, it's a plushie that you could only get from a gachapon machine in Japan, and apparently the seller would only sell the Fujiseki plushie in a lot with all of the other plushies that the seller had gotten out of this gachapon machine. And so for Christmas, in front of both of my parents, I opened my gift from my fiance, which was a stuffed horse, and I freaked out, and my parents were like, "What is wrong with you?" And then I just kept pulling more horses out of the box, and I was like, "Well, I'm really glad, because this is Fujiseki, but this is Toast and Jordan." And I mean, she's great, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't even have her. This is Meisho Dojo. This is, Agnes Digital, who I do really like. So now I have a lot of stuffed racehorses, but I keep the Fujiseki one on my desk for inspiration when I'm playing Uma. I'd like to pull for Palmer because Runaway Long, but apparently Vant will let her have Runaway. I don't feel like I can answer that. I'm sorry. I don't know quite enough about what's coming. Maybe someone else can try to help. The Kasekis have to be out for aerodynamics, yes. Good answer, Discord. I joined in helping on the CC's Discord that's been largely blamed. Yeah, I want to make sure that I can take on. It's like getting a puppy, right? I want to make sure that I can handle the responsibility. My fiance is goated. Yes, I really love him a lot. Clown cohorse, yes. The actual horses, the animal horse, but maybe I'll have to upload a picture of it because they look like the racehorses. So the Fujiseki, the racehorse, has like one brown hoof, and the plushie has like one brown hoof. So, oh, thank you so much for the membership. That's awesome. I think you're like my very first membership, so congrats. I just finished setting it up like this morning, so thank you. Oh, look! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to expose you, but oh my gosh, look, your name's all green. That's cool. I was gonna, I checked and I can still go back and edit the icons, and so I do want to edit the membership icons. There's just so much happening in the last couple days that I haven't been able to, but I want to make the icons like really cute, like maybe little cat faces or something instead of the stars. My friend got me a Symboli plushie. He said, "It's your favorite horse," but it was the wrong Symboli. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you for the membership! Western Tanaki, thank you so much! Oh my god. Now we have 2 of them! Secret events don't activate them now, which negatively affects a lot of races, but can actually help some. Yeah. That is what I've heard. Thank you guys! Okay, sorry. I've been doing a lot of chat and not a ton of races, so hopefully it hasn't been too I don't want to be too boring here, but all right. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my god. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Slifer-san and Anis Ramsey. Now there's 4. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Super happy to support you. You have a fresh perspective of Umamusume, you helped a lot of people. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. We're growing, exactly. Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Justaver and CPT Wombat and Slifer. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gift of memberships and for all of the membership subscriptions. That's that's really overwhelming. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I've never done this before. The gift memberships, I don't have it looks like they've already been distributed. I don't have to like distribute them myself, I think. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the big win. Thank you. Streamed up household rate does the math of how many carrots. Yeah. That would be nice. Yeah, unfortunately I was actually laid off in September, so Rather than carrots, this might go to living expenses, so that's really helpful. Thank you. YouTube showing the @ name instead of the usual username is a bit annoying. Yeah. Oh my god, thank you guys. Yeah, even if you can't become a member, that's totally fine. Like, I still wanna, yeah, I really appreciate just all of the support. Thank you so much.
Sagittarius Cup 9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。このレース最も人
Everyone's becoming a member. Yeah, yeah. Do I have a Discord server? I do not yet. I'm considering it, but it's if I make one, I will announce it. So I'll make sure that you won't miss it. 先頭はマルゼンスキー単身で飛ばして行きます先頭から大きく離されて2番手はメジロマックイーン3番手4番オグリーキャップライズシャワー4番手 It'll be carrots instead of carrots, exactly. 馬娘たちが走り抜ける富士奇跡追走さらには2番オグリーキャップ Even stream chat, so many gotchas. Oh, thank you so much, Lindsay Jane. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It's really helpful. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, Numo NDRS. Thank you. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna cry. Oh yeah. Thank you guys. That means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. I'm really glad to know that my guides and streaming and everything has helped people. It means a lot to me, and I mean, even when I was like just starting out in like gaming, I really enjoy like learning as much as I can about games, and I also really enjoy like teaching people about games. It's always been something that I've loved doing. Like I've been writing like guides on Reddit since forever, and so it's I've never been in this situation where like people are actually interacting with me about the content that I make, other than like a couple Reddit comments. So it's really surreal to actually see people that I am helping, or see people that like appreciate the things that I'm saying or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot. I won't cry. Thank you. And to thank you guys, Fuji is ulting and looks like I'm gonna win this race, so you guys gave me some luck there. We're gonna podium it! Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's all okay. Yeah, thank you. It's okay. Thank you. Wow, everybody's a member now. Member spirit burst, exactly. Memberships for podiuming. You have something to brag about to your loved ones. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been telling my family a little bit about the YouTube stuff, and they're very supportive, but they don't really get it. So it'll be cool to have some news for them for sure. It's super cool that you're not smug in your guides. A lot of people who make guides just give off a oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of tricky. It's a tough line to walk for sure. It's a good time to come in. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And thank you, 8th HDN MSG. I really appreciate the membership. Thank you. A lot of people can learn about games. It's hard to teach people about them. You're doing well. Thank you so much. And thank you, then again, for the membership. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm how many members now? I don't actually know how to count. Not on the OBS screen that I'm using. I'm still, this is like literally my second stream, so I'm still figuring it out. You do a trick up job, you let your guides, people can understand them when you do your runs. They're not so fast you can watch along and see how you make your choices. Thank you. Great job putting all the concepts into each. Thank you so much. Thank you. That makes me really happy. Yeah, I really like it. I really like. I get really fixated on how mechanics work. Probably because I I'm an OG like Fire Emblem player, and so like I've loved strategy games since I was really little, and so understanding how they work means you can manipulate the strategy better. And coming from that background, I think is helpful, and like, well, maybe not helpful, but it gives me that hyperfixation brain on it. Oh my god, thank you, Ash Tree Dweller. I remember you were here even before the stream started. Thank you so much for still. Oh my god. I don't know how to count. Thank you, Ash Tree Dweller. Oh my god. Thank you. Wow. That means so much to me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you are goated. Thank you. I'm gonna thumbs up you. Yeah, community tab. I don't have Chrome open right now because I don't want to try to strain my PC, but I will check my memberships afterward and see what that looks like. Similar things about getting really into a game, wanting to learn everything you can, so you really appreciate video about burnout. Yeah. Yeah, I was really happy that resonated with so many people because that's definitely something that I felt before. Edelgard music shabby at Fire Emblem, yes. No, oh man, I'm so excited for the next Fire Emblem game. I will probably be doing some, if it ever comes out, I'm already like thinking about how I maybe make content about Fire Emblem. I'm not gonna like leave Umamusume, but Fire Emblem is like my one true love. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's right. That is my Uma selector cache. So thank you so much. Unicorn Overlord. Oh my god, I love Unicorn Overlord. It's such a. You're saying it's been popping up on your algo, so you haven't played it. It's really, really good. I love it. It's like, I don't know if you've played like the old Persona 3 where you had to set like tactics for your team, or like Dragon Age Origins where you have to set tactics for your team rather than like micromanage them. Unicorn Overlord has a similar gameplay into where like all the fighting is auto battles, but you set up like conditions for skill activations and stuff, and it's so cool to like sequence and like play. I really, really like Unicorn Overlord. Yeah. Wait, I'm thinking of the right game, right? Yeah. Yes, okay. Sometimes I get Unicorn Overlord mixed up with Triangle Strategy, because it's the similar art style, and they're both, like, incredible games. Bit of right doesn't hurt, yeah. Awakening's your favorite, yeah, Awakening is really good. I love FE8. I actually have a Fire Emblem tattoo. if that shows how much I love Fire Emblem, so... Unicorn Overlord was so amazing. I'm sad it was fun when I finally beat it. Yeah, I spent so long in the arena, just like, what was it? I was getting the sequencing set up for like, it's been a while since I played it, but like, you know, the prince would buff one of the other characters who like then debuffs everything, and then you like AoE sweep and you like clear the entire thing on your first turn. It's so good. Yeah, no, I would highly recommend Unicorn Overlord. Since you bought up Uma's Selector, do you have a plan for it? Yeah, so I will probably either do Taishin or Smart Falcon or New Year Opera O. I haven't decided yet. I don't have Taishin and I do really like her, and so I would love to get her. Smart Falcon is just super meta and also a frontrunner, and I like both of those things. And New Year Opera O is going to have a lot of longevity, and also I really like Opera O and I don't have her on my account, so. Rolled a 9 Spark, Tama, but actually 2-1 White Spark Sparks. Really happy and really annoyed. Yeah. Just got the game last week. Yeah. It's good. Sacred Stones, my beloved. Yes. I've been an Ephraim girly since I was like 9 years old. Yeah. Awakening is really good. I would say reason number 3, Jerome. Reason number 4, Laurent. I like all the unpopular kids. Reason number 5, Severa. Also a good one. I forgot I got the hot spring chicken fast forwarded. The amount of times that's happened to me has been so crushing. My 3 houses discourse hot takes. Oh, I don't want to lose followers. No, I mean, really, my three houses hot take is that I like all of the lords, and I think that they all had a point, and they were all flawed in some way that worked very deliciously together in like terms of how the narrative was structured. And so I don't really get all of the three house lord discourses because I'm like, they're all amazing, and they're all also terrible. Oh, we just lost this one. Yeah, toggling off skipping first time events is really helpful. Echoes, yeah. Oh, Shadows of Valentia, it's incredible. I mean, it's such a, it's like probably the most beautiful Fire Emblem game. It's really good. A popular opinion, Golden Deer was not upside down. Yep. Fuji hits ground. Oh, there's a Suzuka in here. Is she gonna pace Fuji down? Groundwork Statline's partner cards always kept me out of trying to make a front runner ace for CM, but the new free-to-play Suzuka card maybe changes that because I really want to run Bakshin CM9. Yeah? The new free-to-play Suzuka card is really good. You could definitely use it. If you got the... I don't know... Yeah, if you got the Buffalo Bourbon free-to-play wit card, that one's also really good because her gold skill is really, really good for frontrunners. New scenario record on the parent run. I didn't know I got Hot Spring kicking on my Fuji run, so I was surprised when I actually saw the event pausing instead of choosing to get my endgame skills. Yeah, I've been there. This is interesting because this is Suzuka, but they're not running like a front, so Fuji might be able to no stopping me off of her. And this is the first time in the CM that I'll be able to see Fuji use no stopping me off of the Suzuka, which is why I gave her no stopping me to begin with. Like, she's used it on against other Umas, but I built her because I knew that people were going to be using Suzuka like this, and she passed her too early. She hits ramp up though. Maybe Fuku will no stopping me off of her, or off of my cafe. Maybe not. Yikes. Well, don't pass Fuji so she can at least hit angling, please. Oh, she whiffed angling, didn't she? Oh, that's not great. That gold ship is coming for me, guys. Oh, that gold ship is coming for me. She's running me down. No! Come on. Oh, they're all hitting unique so late. Maybe this could help them against the gold ship. Come on. No, gold ship, no! All three of my Umas right there. Oh, it's a sneak peek of my CM8 finals, guys. Can I add you on Discord? I'm okay with it, but I can't be responding to like a ton of Discord DMs. So like in small volumes, it might be okay, but yeah, just I try to maintain that a little bit. Spring tennis shows the hardest race in career. Yeah, it is tough. The Kisekis are too heavy. Yeah, nobody proc no stopping me. I was worried about that gold ship. Yeah, no stopping me, no angling, didn't slingshot off Suzuka. It was a very sad time for me. Yeah, this day 2 is not looking hot for my OSHI team. The races where you lose because you did too well too early are frustrating, yeah. Yeah, hopefully that won't happen in like round 2 or the finals, but we'll see. Alright. Let's actually look at my lobby here. No fronts, so we can hope that Fuji will lock in. Gold chip first, the rest nowhere. Yeah. Fuji hits groundwork, so she pretty much gets lucky pace. What actually kills Umamusume is the Umamusume card, yeah, because the Umamusume card is like necessary on fronts, and Umamusume herself can't run it, and neither can Red Maru, which is sad. Day 2 seems to be the time where you run into meta heavy rooms, which is rough, yeah. Yeah, I am running a little bit early, because yesterday I ran 3 hours after reset, and today I started running right when reset happened. I don't think that really matters too much, but yeah, it is. I mean, it's a trade-off that I made. Like I said in the burnout video, like I was kind of burning out trying to prep for this CM, and so I pivoted to something that I thought would be more fun. And it has been a lot of fun. It's just that it's also been a little bit sad sometimes. But I'm hoping that this Top Gun is going to stay ahead of my cafe. Right here, for the cafe ult. I love it when it happens as I'm talking about it. For the cafe ult, because she's not gonna hit her excel positions. Oh, but she might be blocked right now. That is unfortunate. Okay, we're just hoping for Fuji. We're hoping that this gold chip doesn't hit no stopping me right now, because that would be terrible. Okay, Fuji hits angling, that's good. Cafe is completely blocked. Oh my god. Oh, the gold chip's trying to run me down. Fuku's trying to run them down. Come on, Fuji. Come on, Fuji. No. Dang. Rough tickets. Yeah, that was rough. That positioning was just awful. Yeah, that rebuff was the other pace. Not happy with my win rate today, just throwing my Libra gold chip tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I could probably throw in my Libra gold chip for my Libra cafe, but I'm gonna commit. I always try to compromise between something that can win and something that is fun. I bring Rice every time, and eventually she will win us and I'll be happy. Yes, that is exactly what I would recommend, and that's what I really try to do for most of my CMs. This one I just kind of went for fun 100%, but I always run Fuji, and I usually try to always run Fuji in comps that are somewhat meta, like CM5, sorry, it's hard to think about in numbers. Cancer Cup, I ran 2 front and then late Fuji. Leo Cup, which was the medium, I ran S Maru, Pace Fuji, and 1 debuffer, and my Pace Fuji won the finals, which was like the best experience ever. Virgo Cup, I ran Pace Fuji, Pace Anime Teo, and late Gold City, and my Fuji won the finals again, so 2 back-to-back Fuji finals wins was like the best thing ever. And then you guys know what happened in my CM6 and CM7, so. Cafe perfectly procced every single Excel and got blocked to hell, yeah. This is not a fun ticket, is it? I'm lucky my favorite Umamusume is gold shift, yes. 5-win ticket today, congrats. The runs today have not been going amazing, but you know, it's fine. We live and learn, we persevere. Do we know if Ballroom Fuji has a better unique? I don't, I know it's also a velocity unique, so I don't know. When does Haruki go day off? I have heard with the 2.5 anniversary with the release of the El Condor Pasta speed card. Fuji being so versatile makes her a good OSHI pick. Yes, exactly. I can run her in everything very easily, which is really nice, except she's not like the best at everything, so she's a jack of all trades, master of none kind of horse. Anime Teo is pure aura farm, yes. Yeah, so Animateo in my LCM was really, really fun because that was just after the 11/11 patch where she was able to get head-on as part of a secret event. And then her unique procs if she is like running behind someone for a little while, and Fuji's unique procs if somebody is running behind her for a little while. And so I built my Fuji with my Fuji had slightly better stats and like more like wit and power than my Teo. And my like when it worked out, like Teo would be behind her trying to overtake, and then Fuji's unique would proc and then Teo's unique would proc, and then they would both like zoom to the finish, which would be amazing. I will be happy when Fuji's unique is buffed again. Yeah, it was buffed in the 11/11 patch, but it'll be nice when it's buffed again. Win rate in the gutter, this CM has been something else. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a tough CM for me too. Yeah, and Kita-san is not going to be as necessary in the making the track scenario, or the next scenario, yeah. Dover's my fun pick. It definitely wasn't fun getting F to S long and having her win 1 out of 10 races. I'm sorry, that sucks. I feel like that's in my future for Fuji on the dirt track. Getting Fuji from F dirt to A dirt and then watching her lose to Taiki Shuttle is going to be pretty sad for me. Wow, my cafe is just up there, isn't she? Did she... She didn't hit anything. Because she started... Oh, no, don't, no, the Festive Miracle, no! We got a lucky peso grenade, didn't we? Ouch. Same effect, more consistent conditions. You just have to pass someone in front of the pack, same as base group. Yeah, but OG Fuji unique can proc from first place, which is nice. Oh, wait. So can ballrooms, I guess. Okay. Wait, oh my god, I missed it! Wait, oh no, I missed it! I was, oh, wait, to Captain. Hang on, I gotta... I was watching chat, no. I missed that cafe being a freaking hero. What happened? What did she do? Okay, hang on. Getting cafe? Did she just homestretch haste aura for the win? Yeah, I think she may have. I think she just like put all of her straight skills together. Yeah, we're gonna rewatch that one because I was looking at chat. Everybody never really pulled away. Interesting. Yeah, so she hits chasing after you and gets almost, well, she does get to first here, but then Ogre overtakes her. And then Ogre hits Festive Miracle, which I thought was like GG, because she hits Festive Miracle. My cafe is on the outside, and she doesn't have any Excel right now because she didn't hit an Excel. She just hit her unique. She just wit checked her way. Yeah. Like she was up there, but I thought that there was no way that she would overtake this Ogre. Maybe the Ogre has like long A. Yeah, I mean, she just outruns her, home stretch haste, and that's it. Huh. Cool. Go cafe. Hello, I didn't know you were streaming the CM. Yeah, this is the first time. This is actually my second stream. My first ever stream was yesterday. Oh, it was a long A. It's just a long A and a long S difference then. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, just and not cap speed. Yeah. Yeah, and the late velocity was better. Yeah, so Cafe just out velocity'd her. I think maybe if the Ogre was long S, she might have won still, but... You can tell the trainer really believes in Cafe when she barely believes it after saying it twice. Listen! Listen. Cafe is very cute. I like her a lot. But yeah, I started streaming yesterday as my first stream, and I had a lot of fun. So I thought, I guess I'll just do this tomorrow, and then I think I'll try to do it tomorrow too. There are videos that I need to like work on, and this takes a lot of my like mental energy for the day. But I've been really enjoying it. It's really nice to hang out with you guys, and just, I don't know, chat a little bit. It was cool to just spend like an hour just talking to people. I really liked that. Okay. I just started the game, and my friend gave me an account with MLB Kita-san with 1 copy of Fine Motion and Creek, so I don't know if I re-roll for Nice Nature and better SRs. Oh, you were asking earlier about something, right? Were you the one that I was saying just check and see how your Fuku rolls go, your free rolls? Because I think if you have 1 copy of Findmo, that is tough. Yeah. It might be better, like, rather than try to pull a new SR from or SSR from 0, it might be better to focus on Findmo because she will get a rerun soon. Not soon, but you know, eventually. Interesting day. 55353515. Yep, that is the variance of the CM that I've noticed. Glad you started streaming. Me too. Yeah, no, this is really fun. It's really fun to like get to know folks a little bit better and, you know, chat a little bit more. Change my comp every ticket. Guess I'll run the first comp in round 2. Yeah. Coming to my lunch. I'm definitely gonna continue day 2 of the CM. Nice. Will I do more streams like training Umas? I'm thinking about it. So I will probably try to set up a streaming schedule for training, and like training / chatting. I think would be really fun. I don't know that I'd be able to do it like extremely often or like every single day, but maybe like once or twice a week would be really fun. I want to make sure that I can set a time that I can do a more consistent schedule, because I know that especially with people like trying to join in and like making sure that they're around to watch, like being able to do it consistently on a schedule is really helpful for folks to plan around. Yeah, so it's definitely something that I think I want to do, but I don't know if streaming like 4 days in a row for CM is, I don't know if I quite have that in me, but I'm just gonna, you know, I'm taking each day kind of as it comes, so. Chat, we're draining her mental energy. Sorry. This is all just really, really new to me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to it. No friends in this lobby. That's good. Glad you're winning. I can't build a good Tamamo. Keep failing to reach 1200 speed. I hate RNG. Yeah, that's rough. It's 0 speed Umas are kind of tough sometimes. Like I have some trouble with Fuji. Have you planned who to use in CM9? Yeah, I'm gonna use Kurin. I'm gonna use Fuji, and I'm not sure the third one yet. I'm still thinking about it. Membership specific emojis can be cute. Yes, I'm going to be doing that. I did not anticipate getting like membership bombs today. I just set it up this morning, so I haven't been able to upload a bunch of stuff. I have some Siggy emotes that I use in my personal Discord, and so I'm going to try to upload some Siggy emotes for members in my chats. Yeah, that's my thought. CM9 is sprint. It's a 1200 sprint track. You could also be looking to do some video recordings during stream. A lot of people do that. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. It might be hard for me to like talk when I know that people are responding to me, but still staying to like kind of a script kind of thing. I don't know. Less front runners today. Some people concluded they're not worth the risk. That's possible. Fuji, Armor Fuku, and Cafe looks like a fun team. Yeah, it's fun to see them on screen. I needed to sleep a while ago. Oh yeah, good night. Have a good day. Thank you again for the membership. You just got your university work sent to you. Oh no, I hope it's not terrible. I could do room lobbies with viewers. I've seen streamers do that. It's pretty fun. Yes, that sounds like really fun. I am addicted to room matches, so being able to do room matches with people on stream, I think would be really, really fun. It was so easy having pretty famous. Yeah. Oh, Latin. That's cool. Congrats. That's very cool. Streaming every CM day would be quite painful, especially for someone new to streaming. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to just make sure that my mental energy is there, especially because like I literally have planned one every single day of this too, so I'm trying to like stream around it, but also you know, make sure that my plans don't get delayed or canceled because of streaming. So Just stream, make some extra income to whale for Umas, yeah? Yeah, it's a strategy. Stream is late for Europe, I can't say much about other regions. Yeah, so I'm in the US, and it's definitely difficult to get timelines to all mesh up for sure. Whenever I hear Siggy, I think of Siggy as it's sicker. No! No! That's so sad! Not Cigarette the cat! Oh, Fuji, please win this so that I can be distracted from that. Oh no! Siggy, did you hear what they said about you? It does kind of fit because he's a little Siamese cat, so he's got little, it looks like he's very well toasted or burned on his little edges. Cutter should be given next CM, yes. MLB Biko and MLB Bakshin, yes. Those are two very good cards to have for the next CM. Likes to represent. Yeah. Yeah, your maid just posted the chat, the race that CM9 is on. OSHI run lobby would go hard, yeah. People saying max speed wasn't needed for CM9 and to prioritize other stats because the home stretch is too short, but that sounds scary. Yeah, I think that you get speed through trying to raise your other stats like wit. So I wouldn't say that like max speed is your #1 absolute priority, but I do think that, you know, obviously you want to get like enough, like 1150 plus, you know, or like 1120 plus, around that, yeah. But power is very, very important as well. Mental energy is the most important thing, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be really conscientious of it, because I'm spending a lot of time on videos too, but yeah, I haven't been working for a while, and being able to like focus my energy on something so positive and so rewarding to me has been really nice. So like sometimes I can get a little bit too crazy on it, and then I burn out pretty hard. So not like burnout isn't forever, just like it makes me really exhausted because I just get so excited that I'm actually doing something that brings me personal joy again. So yeah, I gotta be conscientious of that. Thank you for the reminder. You're unlikely to hit max speed until very late in the race. Yeah, acceleration and like mid-race, like velocity, and then just trying to hit those gamble accelerations is most important on CM9. Getting Uro to win the CM is the most honor person can get. That is true. I would love to. I haven't seen an Uro yet. I would love to see a Haru in here. You definitely want guts. You can't suck all of your guts for what spam. It depends. Like my current has like negative guts, and she can win when her unique hits. But Curran wins by accelerating in the Excel phase past all the other Umas, right? So if you don't really have an Uma that can hit an Excel from that spot, then you probably want guts just for dueling. Power cards are not worth bringing. You don't want to train stamina. That is true. I built a Lucky Pace Christmas Ogre after seeing your Fuji runs yesterday, and I'm finally winning with her. Oh, congrats! That's really nice to hear. Yeah, the part of the race where your speed is relevant is very short. If you have good wit cards, you can replace them with a power card. Yeah, I'm not sure about running a power card, but it could be that. I think that rather you'd want to get like a lot of power sparks, like 16 to 18 power sparks, and then just run like 2 speed 4 wit. I was so happy when I first saw you streaming because it's perfect that you're streaming when there aren't many female Umamusume content creators. Good stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That makes me really happy. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Seen Twinkle Monthly. I've seen it for a couple of my Umas. I should maybe check it more often. Current Sean Wit is very nice for the next CM, yeah. Is there a reason why run races do paces down so hard in sprints? I've noticed that even pace chases catch up with her almost. Yeah, Runaway Suzuka doesn't have enough time to, like, the opening leg of sprint is so short that Runaway Suzuka cannot build a lead. She doesn't have enough time to. And then her velocity and acceleration multiplier are extremely low compared to other Umas for the rest of the race. So they catch up to her very quickly. Sadly, Haru's not good enough to win CM, but she's happy to run the race. Yeah, that's great. I love that. I feel like it's really hard to push power for CM9 when we don't want stamina. That's true. That's why I think that Sparks is the way to go when you're trying to build power. Current game in Japan has some Harus on your Twitter feed. Nice. For CM9, I ditched Kita-san for Biko, Bakushin for Wit. With power Sparks that gets max speed, power, and Wit. Yeah, that's a good build. I don't have either of those, so I'm still trying with Kita-san, but that is a good build. Oh, this isn't looking good for me, is it? Man. Unlucky today. How's day 2 going so far? I won 4, my first one of the day. Nice, nice. Day 2 could be better. I don't think I'm getting a lot of good tickets, so it's, I wouldn't say demoralizing, but it's been a little more rough than day 1 was. I'm hoping that in round 2 I'll be able to do a little bit better because the room lobbies might be a little bit more suited to my team. CM7 Suzuka's traumatized me. Yeah, she was really good in CM7. I've been thinking of running 3 Wit, 3 Guts, but it will take experimenting. Yeah, I've seen some people experimenting with Guts builds. I'm not a Guts maxer, so I don't have a lot of experience with it, but I know that some of my friends really like Guts builds. I always go full stam Sparks and run Wit builds. Yes, that is something that I try to do for a lot of CMs, but for CM9 you want like 0 stamina, so any stam Spark is kind of wasted in CM9. Yeah, I probably should have checked that Top Gun. Every time I see MTG I'm like, yeah, I should have checked that Magic the Gathering. I've been playing too much Tabletop Simulator recently. But Hishi Amazon is one of my MVP so far. I got her max speed, as long, enough stam. She lacks straightaway spurt, so she just relies on pump and ignited spirit power for excel. Interesting. Nice. Scared of round 2 Tamas. Yeah. You need to have the cards for Guts maxing. Yeah. Guts Tachyon sounds scary. I ran a high race bonus deck for my current hand and included 1 power card. Oh, you used the Nishino Flower card, yeah. In addition to 2 speed, 3 wit, and you reached. Nice! That's a nice stat line. Yeah, I'm probably gonna experiment with some race bonus decks. I think that race bonus decks can be really strong when you're doing all those extra races. Yeah. I wonder if, Viper, I wonder if you ran, like, Windy, because Windy has a 10% race bonus on speed card, which is nice. I love using MTG and talking about Mino because it doesn't make me feel pause for a second. Yeah. Yeah. I used to love Commander, my fairy deck. Got a new Commander with Lordwood coming out. Nice! Nice! I played for about a year and a half, this last year and a half, but my play group got really busy, so I haven't been able to play as much recently. But we're doing some Tabletop Simulator, which is nice. I went way too hard in the Final Fantasy set, and I built like 3 different Final Fantasy commanders, and no, 4, and I traumatize people with them sometimes. It's very fun. Yes, you ran Windy. Nice, nice. How long until Umamusume Magic the Gathering Commander deck happens? That would be pretty fun! That would be a crossover that everybody would be mad about it except for me. Oh, can my Fuku run her down? Do you think my Fuku can run her down, guys? She's closing that gap. She's closing that gap. Oh, that Top Gun hit that Excel, didn't she? No! Run her down! Run her down, Fuku! Man. That's tough. Darren runs at Gold Chip, but Ham was unique, always won, and got them past and beyond off because they excel, yeah. I ended up spending 1.5k on Final Fantasy, yeah, I got a collector box back when they were sane price-wise, but did not recoup my losses. I did get the Surge special art Tifa, which was nice, and then I got, this might make you guys hate me, but I got the Secret Lair, and then I got the special Ifrit Secret Lair card, and I was able to sell it to my local game store and fund 2 entire commander decks, which was very lucky for me. Did I play 14? I played 14. Yeah, I did some Savage raiding in Endwalker and the first tier of Dawn Trail, but I unsubbed just because it wasn't quite grabbing me anymore. But I really loved 14, and I was really obsessed. Like for 2 years, it was like my life. I'd play Commander if they brought a Taishan card. Yeah. Umamusume Secret Lair. Doing New Year offer speedruns for finals. Nice. Shadowverse card game has recent Uma cards because they're also owned by Star Games. Interesting. Nice, you got the Ristic Study. Nice. Uma's Secret Lair would actually go pretty hard. Like, who would it be? They would probably do, like, Kita Sunblock, of course. They would probably do Ogre Cap. Who else do you think they would do? Maybe Suzuka? And then probably, like, oh my god, what if they did, what's that card that, like, you can sell horses to people? Bill Fernie from the Lord of the Rings set, where you, like, force horses upon people when he's not blocked or something. You should totally do a reprint of that and make him, like, a trainer. Oh yeah, Gold Chip would be good. Oh, Gold Chip and Haru, yeah. Also unsubbed, stopped midway through tier 2 of Dawn Trail, yeah. Yeah, everybody was obsessed with Final Fantasy XIV a couple years ago. It's really best when you take long breaks. Yeah. I liked it a lot. I was really invested in it. And I had so much fun raiding, but it was a lot. And like, I started to get like hand cramps pretty bad, and I have had some like RSI in my hands, which makes some like long-term gaming kind of tricky for me. And so when I noticed that was really kind of starting to pop up again while I was doing some Savage raiding, I felt like I should have quit after the tier just for my own health, which is unfortunate. Special week, yeah. I love how the stream has devolved into Magic the Gathering, Uma, and Final Fantasy XIV. I know, I'm sorry, I can't stay on topic. I can't stay on topic or anything. I cannot shut up. That's just like my my character flaw. Who's my 14 OSHI? I'm curious. My favorite 14 character is Virtua. And of course, Athenian. Get like a guy that I wanted to like squish and put in my pocket until Virtua. Dancer was fun. Yeah, I did in Endwalker, I was a healer through most of the Savage. No, let me take that back. I was Sage in the first tier, and then I swapped to Reaper for tiers 2 and 3, and then Dawn Trail first tier. I was a Sage, and those are the only like Savage raids that I did. Oh, no, Sage and I swapped to Red Mage in the first tier for a little bit of my static did like an off roll swap, which was fun. We love to, yeah, good. Oh, good night. Thank you. Alice, yeah, Alice is good. Estinian, yeah. Minor top good night to the guy. Yeah. Very unfortunate, what do you call it? When you put the first letters together, it makes different words. Man, my brain is a little fried. Like the cat girl, yeah. I got the Stola deck for Christmas. One of my friends got me the Stola Commander deck, and it was one that I really wanted, so I was really excited about it. Literally working the Commander deck right now. We need this crossover. What's the Commander you're working on, Steven? Top Gun needs to be active 14. Yeah. Alright, well, my Fuji's doing pretty good. She's pulling away. If she hits angling, and then also like does her final corner velocity skills, I don't think that this ogre can catch up with her. So we might be in a good spot here. Acronym. Thank you. The word is acronym. Thank you. I haven't seen many queens, even though she's a great lucky pacer. Yeah, she was pretty popular in CM6. But I think the people who are building a pace are building Ogre Cap, and so I think Ogre Cap, Christmas Ogre probably cannibalized a lot of the Queen run players. And like it's scheming, we hit it! We're gonna hit inside scoop. Where's inside scoop? Oh, we got a lot of no stopping me procs though. Fuji, you gotta catch up, you gotta keep up. Yeah, there you go. There's inside scoop, there's Duty. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cafe, keep all the end closers back. Cafe, keep them back. She's blocking them. Keep them back, Cafe. Oh no, there comes Taisha. No, Fuji, stay up there. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm really close with my friends. It's really nice. Girl, hot tea needs to be added to Umamusume. Yeah. Behind Goldmaker and Simone Mr. Marvel. Oh, I got the, that's the precon Simone, right? I got that precon and I upgraded a bit. I really like that precon. I don't play it much anymore, but it was really fun. Sacrificial Cafe blocked Taisha exactly as planned. Well, Queen gave me Platinum in CM2, but I wanted to try Triple N for the first time. Probably running her the next time I can. My two Oshis are McQueen and Taishin. No wonder long CMs. Yeah, those were good Oshis for long CMs. Cafe blocking MVP. Yep. Cafe just clotheslining all of the end closers. Get her in the NFL. Perfect. Thank you, Cafe. Alright, let's try to win our last match of the day. Yeah, Tyson is very threatening on this track. She's very scary. Especially, like, yeah, Tysons that take all that mid-race, they've pushed up so much. Cafe from the top rope, yeah. Missed one early game skill for groundwork on my Teo, so she lives or dies by whether or not she gets into a good spot early race, yeah. Yeah, my Fuji relies on focus for groundwork, which is not ideal. Oh, there's a Mummy Creek in here. Certain victory is great for end closers, but I don't have the sparks for it, yeah. They just rolling in front of people, knocking them over like a volleyball into pits, yeah. Zimone way too strong. I prefer bracket 2, but I need a couple of bracket 3s in case you end up playing extra games. Yeah, I really like lower powered commander. I prefer 3, but I don't run any game changers, so it's a little bit hard when I'm trying to find like a good pod to work with. Yeah. There's a Suzuka in here. Okay. How much is your Fuji win rate? Well, yesterday it was 35%. Today I think it's going to be much less. Taisha definitely living up to potential. Uma, I almost never see her win. It doesn't matter if it's mine or the others. Yeah, it's tough because she is hard to build, but she has so much, not to use the meme word, but she has so much potential in her kit that I think that, like, I've seen Taishins with like 70% win rates from day one. She could be really strong. Yeah, Taishin is a little bit more complex to build. I talk about it a lot in my gold ship video because people like to compare gold ship and Taishin a lot, and they have very different build philosophies, and I feel like people who are very used to training gold ship have difficulty when it comes to maximizing Taishin's effectiveness. My Daiwa goes taking lead in dodge data for groundwork. Works every time. Nice. Doesn't end up, yeah. Nice.
少し離れてジンボリルドルフその後から
Alright, Fuji, I would really like you to start pacing up now.
サイレンス鈴鹿どうでしょうこの展開
I would really like you to start catching up to the Suzuka now, please. Pretty please.
向こう上面に入って先頭から新
Where's your pace up checks? Where are they? Just not doing it. But my Fuku is hitting her pace up checks. Maybe she'll hit her no stopping me off of this rice shower. Would be nice. Yes! She did! She did! Rest of curvature. Go, 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 go. Fuji takes the angling proc. Very nice, very nice. Alright, alright. Yeah, we hit all of our velocity on this corner. Oh, Cafe hit Slick Surge. Nice. Nice. Oh, are we gonna get a Fuku win for our last race of the day? That's nice. Could you make your voice higher than in-game audio so it's easier for people to hear? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry if that has been tough. Okay. Is this better? Sorry. I turned it down by like 20%, or the in-game audio down by like 20%. Hopefully this is better. You're back. Nice. Welcome back. We just won our last race. I went back to building Gold Chip. I like her better anyway. Somehow I can't be mad at Gold Chip, yeah. I saw a guy trying to make Rice run sprints. Yeah, somebody in here was talking about Rice on sprints. Gold Chip is a great equalizer for less resources. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I go into in my video. You want mid-race skills on Taishin? Yep. I feel like Taishin's career has B1 tickets stronger than other iterations. Yeah. Making the game a little lower in volume. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize because I switched computers, my OBS settings were totally changed. So I'm so sorry that you spent the last like 2 hours of this stream with my volume too high. I hope that it wasn't too bad. I found it easier to train Taishin than Gold Chip ever was. Yeah, I mean different training styles can mesh with different Umas for sure. Without mid-race overtaking skills, Taishin's relying entirely on encouraging Shadow, which isn't strong enough unless you're on something like 3,000 meters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, this is better. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm so at the very end of the stream. I'm really sorry, guys. Please, in the future, like if something like that is being annoying, please let me know. I'll do what I can to fix it. I don't want you to have to suffer through messed up audio for me. Tempted last minute to rebuild my Taishin now since she has very Gold Chip-like set, but she does win sometimes. Yeah, it's tough. It's only hard to hear when the announcer gets loud and the music gets intense. Okay, good to know. Gold Chip is relatively easy career until you get Fickle Maiden 5 times and miss multiple rainbows. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that the volume was okay before, but hopefully it's also good now. They should have 4,000 meter race that my max temp cafe could shine. Yeah. I love Taishin. The one I made for the CM is 15% win rate. Nice. Sometimes the game interferes with my voice. Yeah. That makes sense. So yeah, we're 3-2. Yeah, our win rate today was not very good, which is sad. Taishin off a pink ticket. Nice. I'm really envious. I want Taishin really badly, but I didn't pull on her banner because I was saving for Fuji. Taishin is half the horse Gold Chip is because she is very small. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what the damage is. Actually, that's not that bad. We're down to 60%. Our win rate yesterday was 65, which means that today we must have gotten a 55% win rate. It just felt like my tickets were a lot more unbalanced than they were yesterday, but it could be worse. I don't love having a 60% win rate in round 1, but that is what it is. Pulled on Taishin's banner, did 100 pulls, didn't get her. That's too bad. I'm sorry. Taishin's career is really good, so her events are worth it to me. Yeah, I was able to play Taishin's career on my fiance's account because he has Taishin, and I trained her on his account for CM6, and it was really fun. Maru flopped because I didn't find many rival front runners, but at least she worked as a wall for Tachyon, no stopping me. Yeah, that is kind of the experience that I've heard from solo front runner players so far, but I think that it'll get better in round 2. I need Taishin so bad so I can complete BNW. Yeah, me too. Although I don't have Biwa either, so I just need Taishin for the NW part. I hope I get anything in my 53 pulls. Me too. I didn't know Fuji would become my OSHI until I randomly got her in her first 10x pull. Nice, nice. It's cute that you tag your CM with cheese cakes, minor boba stickers. Yeah, they, I like the cake. Yeah, 2 stars and 6 stars. So Fuji is a top 2 rate of 40, top 3 rate of 60. Interesting. So she's usually, if she's not first, she's usually not in the top, or, you know, not, the rate isn't too different. Fuku, 20, 40, 60, pretty consistent. Cafe, 10, 32, 50. Yeah, Cafe. So yesterday it was 35, 15, 15. Today, Fuji and Cafe both went down a little bit. Fuku went up a little bit. That's actually not too dissimilar from what I'm expecting as the CM goes on. In room matches, my Fuku is usually pretty strong, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Has anyone managed to beat my gold chip build Taishin works as a bounce off for my Automata Proc are unique, yeah. I ran Taishin and Lever Cup, but I couldn't make her work as reliably as my gold chip because I didn't make the right skill priorities at the time. Yeah, it's tough. With a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of like one-size-fits-all recommendations for how to build Umas, and I think that Taishin and gold chip is a very good example of why that is not always effective. Like that kind of advice, or following that kind of advice, for sure. Other than Maya and improvised Mukuna, I basically have no friends. Yeah. Oh no! Bonnie, I haven't won a single race. I'm sorry. I expected full armor Mukuna to be strong. Her kid is really good for Iron Mechanic. Yeah, I mean, innate experience is really good. It's like one of the better velocity skills, and that does help a lot, especially when I'm like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Especially when I'm like, kind of neck and neck with somebody else. Like innate experience is always the difference maker. Where is she? Here she is. But overwhelming pressure is not really worth the buy, so it's kind of a waste. Right-handed, always nice. Slick Surge, I wouldn't really pick up unless I had like an excess of skill points, and Kid Racehorse doesn't apply, so. But Bountiful Harvest, actually, I underrated the skill when I was first trading Fuku, and seeing how often it procs, and like how it's basically like a mini gold chip unique, has been really interesting to me. I think that I underrated her unique by a lot. Do I love Temu Opera O? Do you mean TM Opera O, or is this referring to another Uma? I do like TM Opera O a lot. Which position is whale heavy for the game? I mean, I think that the typical answer is to say front, but I like running fronts and I'm not a whale. Yeah, I don't think that there's like a quote-unquote like whale position. Like, I know whales that really love lates. Yeah. But front is really hard to build, so I think front is like the build for like the very patient people in the game that are willing to grind out the runs. Okay. Taking triple stamina siphon into my races, and some Umas have been dying. Nice, nice. Spend about 70 runs trying to build a Fuku. The only one you've got that's viable didn't hit long S. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's so many runs. I'm sorry. Triple or double stamina eater combo. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people using Umas from the last long CM. Yeah, it's weird because I know that that's like a strategy, but you didn't have access to moving past and beyond. So it's interesting to me to see that that has been so common, and also that it's been working so well. 95 pulls on Cafe, stamp card. You need all your Umas to have it. Oh no! Long is more wit. Yeah, I think that long CMs really benefit very deep support card decks more than other CMs, because if you're like, the major differential of support cards is like you can build more. Obviously, you can build more stats with them, but that means that you're able to take different permutations of cards than other players. Like, I have to take Super Creek because I don't have like Maestro. And whereas like somebody with like a really, really deep support card deck could either use her or maybe use like Rice Shower if they have them MLB and then like borrow another card. But like my borrow slot is always fixed on long CMs, which is annoying to me. Unless I'm running Fuji, because Fuji has a recovery in her kit, which is nice. Yeah, front is about investing more time. Yeah. TM upper O. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I do like TM upper O. Yeah, sprint's gonna be kind of weird, I think. I've won plenty of CMs with the S at distance. Yeah, my medium Fuji. Where's my Virgo Fuji? Hang on. Let me find her. Yeah. This was my Virgo Fuji, and she had an A in Mile, and she still won, which was nice. Oh, thanks, Clem. I appreciate that. Biko back on the same banner. Yeah. So one of my big regrets with my account is that I went to Pity. I was saving for Cafe, and I went to Pity on Cafe. I do really like Cafe. I don't want to make it sound like I don't. I really appreciate her, and I love her design and her career, but like going to Pity on Cafe and then realizing that I really like her career has a really good story, but like the medium B just makes it so annoying to run on longs. Doing all of that investment instead of pulling on the Biko auction banner, I feel like it really made my account be on thin ice. We do love Big Sisterly, yeah. Right, how do you use your sorting icons? Yeah. So for my sorting icons, this friend thing is my Team Trials Uma. And Shu is a distance parent, so this is a long parent. Or like somebody that sparked really good long skills. So long, Mile, like just the corresponding shoes. And then the playing cards are style parents. So this is a front parent because she rolled 3-star groundwork, even though it's a 1-star speed. So like, and I use them in the order that they are given here. So front, pace, late, end, and then sprint, mile, medium, long, dirt, team trials. I use cakes for my aces. I use carrots for like non like if I get like a 3-star or a finale spark, I'll use a carrot on that because it's agnostic for style and race length. Bowl of Rice is like my incredible superstar. I can't believe I have this parent. I only have, I think, 1 Bowl of Rice Uma on my account. And then my Boba is my emotional attachment Umas. Like, I did not get rid of my... Okay, I just have to scroll all the way out of this. Okay. I did not get rid of the G Umas that the game gave me to start my account. I really like keeping them. And so they all get Bobas. And then I gave Bobas to like this is the very first Uma I ever ran on my account. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just playing the game randomly. She lost the Shuka show. And so those are Boba. Like, Bobas are like the first couple Umas I've ever ran, and like, it's very sweet. Ace for your aces. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Eye-opening to me when my Fuji was better. Got me a lot more wins than good stats my last Fuji. Yeah. What are you pulling next? I am pulling for... Oh, who am I pulling next? Yeah, so I'm pulling for the Fuka Speed card. In terms of Umas, I'm not really sure. Maybe Bamboo Memory. I'm not sure, though. I don't think that there's like an Uma that I really, really like that's coming around the corner. But yeah, skipping Biko Bakshin is tough. Not having Biko is brutal. I also have to borrow Biko. I have to suppress demons to pull Kita instead of Cafe. I mean, good job on doing that. Yeah. Most enjoyable stories, Agnes Digital. Yeah. We've got a membership so Ray can wail. Yeah, thanks. luck streak with Dover and Kita Banner. Ran out as soon as I hit fine motion at time. Oh, oof, sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you got luck for a little bit. Yeah, friend, team trials, shoe, relevant parent, deck suits, playing style, strawberry cake, ace, carrot, agnostic, inherits, rice. Oh, you're just yes, that is exactly it. Yeah. I was like, oh wow, we have the same icons, but you're just summarizing what I was saying. Great. Diamond for parents and shoes for aces. Nice. Bowl of rice parents that are almost, yeah. So my only bowl of rice parent, maybe I have two actually, but my only bowl of rice parent that I have is this Gold City. I made this Gold City parent because Gold City has the highest affinity with Fuji Kiseki, and I wanted to build an extremely high affinity Fuji parent that I could use anywhere, and I did. So it's only 1 star for Umamusume and groundwork, but it's still really nice. 3 stam, 2 turf, and then parents are 3 stam, 3 turf, and 3 power, 3 turf. So it's an 8 turf, 6 stam, 3 power parent with a lot of races. So this Uma has like pretty insane affinity with Fuji and is like a turf parent, so she's pretty universal. The only problem is that I haven't been able to use her since I got her, because I got her during CM6, and so I couldn't use her then because Fuji needs 10 sparks for long to get long aptitude to A, and I couldn't use her for CM7 because Fuji needs 4 front sparks on a parent to be a front runner, and I wanted to I had to use a better groundwork parent on my side so that I could make that happen. I couldn't use her this CM because Fuji needs 10 long sparks again. I can't use her for next CM because because of the stamina sparks, so I can't use her for next CM, and then I can't use her for the CM after that because Fuji needs dirt sparks, not turf sparks. So I'm really suffering here. I made this like goated parent, and I can't actually use her for anything. Yeah. I had to pity roll for Kishi Akimono and Christmas Ogre. Last time I pulled cards was the Rika Rice banner. I have enough for another pity, so I might pull for the next card banner. Nice. Best of luck. The G plus Haru, yeah. I had a Suzuka who couldn't get to Ura. Yep. I like keeping them for just old time, like memory's sake. It's incredible how much we learned to play the game. Yeah, I mean, like, if you see this vodka, where is she? Here she is. This is the first run I ever did. I borrowed a level 5 rare Suzuka card, and you can see that this is what I was re-rolling for Kita-san. And I got a Palmer on my Kita-san reroll, and so I was like, oh, they're SSRs, they must be really good. It was a good time. Planning Cold's free to play is so tricky, a lot of conflicting opinions. Yeah, so I do think that planning polls should be deck and intention specific, and I am working on making a guide for that. It's gonna be hard for me to get it out like very, very quickly just because I'm doing some streaming stuff and on my weekend's pretty busy, but that is kind of my first priority, is like how to analyze your account and like be thoughtful about what you're pulling rather than just saying this card good, this card bad, like that kind of thing. Stream idea when there's no CM, just to look at upcoming Umas and see who's worth pulling. Yeah, that'd be fun. No S plus Uma. Nope, I don't have one. My highest is a 15.1. Fuji has been one of my favorite Umas ever since I got them because beginning of New Era is my entry point. Yes, Fuji is so good in the movie. I loved Fuji before I saw it, and watching the movie was like rainbows flashing in front of my eyes. City is technically a great grandparent. Yes, that is true. Friend that has a great high affinity Dover parent for Gold Chip and Top Gun, and he changed it to another Uma. That's so heartbreaking. Majuro Bright. Yeah, I have a friend who's really looking forward to Majuro Bright. I have an amazing Ryan to build for Gold Chip for long CMs, and I was grateful, except that Gold Chip hates to cooperate with me. Yeah. This looks like the decks I'm going up against in Open League. Yeah. I used to use the SSR Special Week card for a while. I actually don't have it because I re-rolled my account for Kita-san, so missing out on that Special Week card was really hard for me for like CM1 and CM2. Poke Waiting Room. Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely pulling for Poke, but she's not going to come out for a while. First Fuji run, I got all distances, A+, classic triple crown and senior autumn double crown. And now, oh man, her triple crown secret event is like so emotional. I get really emotional when I read it. She's just so heartfelt and earnest and sweet, and like it really gets me. I am doing Dirt Fuji, yeah. It's only F, so you can get her to B with sparks, and then you just have to spark Dirt once to get her to Dirt A. The problem is going to be to get her to Dirt A and then also Mile S. But Fuji has big sisterly, so it's gonna help her in CM10. Fuji, some extra buttons. Yes, please put those cannons away. Yeah, re-rolling account for Emma. I actually didn't start the game until Kita-san. I was really interested on day one, but I heard that there was a huge reroll target that was happening in like a month, and so I knew that if I started my account, I would not want to ditch my account for a reroll account, so I waited to start the game until Kita-san Manor. Oh, the Guts special week card. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fun. I used this Palmer for a while because she was on rate up when I started the game, and so I was like, she has to be good, right? Because they wouldn't put a bad card on rate up. So I used her for a while. Mixed opinions on whether or not to pull the new Fuku card, but I need to start pulling cards again, so I'll probably go for it. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough decision to make for sure. It's like there's a lot of arguments about like it doesn't have a lot of longevity, but a lot of cards don't have like a ton of longevity, and I think that if you are acknowledging like what cards you have on your account that you that will be useful in long term, like Fine Motion or maybe even like Nice Nature Wit, then like kind of the super hyper condensed version of a section of the guide that I'm planning on releasing about this is to like, if you want to play competitively, like making sure that you have a path somewhere on your account to getting Fine Motion or like Nice Nature Wit or like an equivalent card that ages very well. And as long as you kind of have that path and you're thinking about that in your mind, then I think that pulling for one of the Manta Speed cards is probably fine. Why doesn't Fuji have an Uma to ship her with? Well, consider... Yeah, yeah. Why not? She's got some, I think. I'm eyeing the Fine Motion reroll banner. Yeah, exactly. When I started, I didn't have any idea of meta of the cards. I stuck with 3 LB Kita, which I had to use a crystal and ticket and not much else to my name, and my future pulls were looking like, oh, you could do it though. I mean, if you have Kita, like, you're still in a good spot. First ever run on Fujishia and 1 Arima but not Kiku. Yeah, it's a tough one for her to win. Fuji Poke, yeah, it's a good one. Fuji Hishiyama, yeah. Maybe Fuji Tachyon a little bit if you watch the movie. I just love the way that they foil each other in the movie. Like the parallels between their two careers is really, it gets me. In JP, there's a blue ticket you can farm to exchange for SSR cards, including Kita-san Black. Interesting, cool. Yeah, so Admire Vega is gonna be really strong, but we're gonna get some free pulls on Nerdy Top Road banner, and so I'm really hoping I can get at least like 1 or 2 copies of Admire Vega in those free pulls, and then I can use like my gold selectors. Thank you, Lav! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Lav. Mr. CB Wit card, yeah, that one's gonna be really good. Love Narrative Parallels, yeah. Oh my god, Lav, thank you so much for supporting me. The train event 2 on Fuji where she takes Hishiyama and goes, I've come to steal you away. Yes. She has, near the end of her career, she has a scene where she talks about playing Romeo in Romeo and Juliet, and oh my gosh. Fuji's got that riz, man. Fuji fans are so strong for the Triple Crown event. Doing it with Tachyon is so easy. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Lab. It's okay. You're in the stream where I got first, just kind of like being first. The fact that she gives you flustered end closers. Yep. Okay, I am going to have to go here in a little bit, a couple more minutes, so I'm kind of winding down a little, but I want to thank everyone for joining, and this is really fun, so in terms of, well, tomorrow's round 2, isn't it? And I want to make sure that I, share my round 2 results, so I will probably also do round 2, but unfortunately, because I have some plans, it's probably going to be closer to when I was streaming yesterday, which was 5 p.m. PST. I'll make a post to announce it. And yeah, so just be on the lookout for the post, because I have to do like a gut check of like where I'm at like mentally, because this has been super fun, but it's also a little bit overwhelming, and I'm trying to kind of get used to and ease into it a little bit, so we'll see. I haven't done my Team Trials races today, so I'll do this. Does it fit you have an event with the opera where you can tell her to play the love interest? Yes, she does, and it's incredible. Can we do a room match? Yeah, I can run, that'd be a good way to end this, I think. I'll do like 3 room matches. Yeah, I'll do 3 room matches and then I'll call it a day. Thank you, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. I've never done this on like stream before, so I'm just assuming that this is how people who stream room matches do it. Okay, here's the race ID on the screen. Really fun stream. Yeah, good night everyone. Yeah, good night. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do some room matches here, and then after the room match we will wrap it up. But thank you guys. It is gonna be crowded. Best of luck on your CM races. Oh, we got Jinxton here. Ooh, a Hishiyama player. Nice. I respect that. We have Jinxton Brooker in here. I hope, oh, sorry, I hope you don't mind if I look at your Umas if you make it into the rooms. I don't want to, I don't know if that is okay or not, so I won't for now, but if people say it's cool, then I should have mentioned that I might look at Umas, because I'm really excited! From the just glimpse that I saw, that Hishiyama looked really cool. I tried to do a Hishiyama for this, I did a couple runs on Hishiyama. I really like her. And I was like, oh, Ari McKinnon's finally like a CM that I think that she'll do really well in, because she doesn't need to have that second recovery. Okay. Nice Suzuka. Is this, I think I saw a triple front player and a 2-1 late player. Expose their secrets. Yeah, this is the kind of room match that I'm really hoping for my lates to deliver in, but against the fronts, I'm not so sure that will make this happen with a Chariot Suzuka comp. Trying to get started in Hishiyama. Yeah, it is tough. I started running the Sweet Tosho SSR, but it was not fun. Okay, alright, yeah. Okay, well I'll say in the next 3 matches that I do, because I'm going to do 2 more after this, I'm going to say if you join, I might look at your Umas on stream. I try to avoid like doing a lot of looking at other people's Umas on stream, just because if they're not comfortable with that, even if they don't watch the stream or they have no idea who I am, like I don't want to put them in that position. No gold ships, it's beautiful. Alright, so my cafe hits everything, my Fuji hits no stopping me. My Fuku's gaining on that Maru. And she's velocitying there, hitting her velocities. I think my Fuku's gonna catch up to your Maru. Yay, Fuku! Nice. Yeah, so that's what happens in front heavy lobbies. Fuku actually does really well. It's just that I haven't seen very many of those in the actual room matches, or in the actual CM. There she is, she's so cute. This Esmaru looked really good. Oh, it wasn't a triple front. It was Esmaru and Suzuka and that Taishin. Okay, and then I see. If I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Yeah, yeah. I mean, these look like great Umas. Nice job. Alright, so for the next rooms, if you join, I may show your Umas on screen if I look at them. No promises that I'm going to look at them, but... Autocorrect is a fan of Fuji. I accidentally threw in the bourbon. Oh no. It was still fun. It was nice to see your Umas. It's not a burst of privacy. I know, no, I want to be... I don't want to, like... minimize people's efforts or anything. I don't ever want to be like mean-spirited about it, so I try to be conscientious, but I don't know. Alright, insta-fill, let's go. We've got Moir and Ais. Nice. Oguri, is this it's pace? Nice. I really like this. Ooh, tail held high, playtime's over, and groundwork. Dang, this Oguri is gonna eat me for breakfast. And you did get a, nice. End Brian. I haven't seen it, maybe I have seen it end Brian, but I haven't seen very much Brian in this, Nice tail held high. Yeah, these Ogres have some mid-race. I'm very scared. Yeah, the stream's probably delayed a little bit. Sorry. I would maybe try to fix it, but I'm wrapping up here. We got one more race after this. You gonna do the full 18 for the next one? Okay, all right, that'll be fun. Let's do it. Oh, Fuji hit that groundwork. I know Oguri had groundwork too, but Fuji might have hit it a little bit better. Yes! Go Fuji! I'm so terrified of that Oguri. Oh, you got the good curvature proc too. Oh, but my Fuji got Rush. She's overstamped, so Rush is actually pretty good on her. Alright, let's see here. My cafe is not doing well. Fuku is kind of okay, but I think it's gonna come down to Fuji, and I don't think that Fuji can hold off on these Ogres. Not when they're hanging out so close to her. Unless there is like a big wit check differential here, but both the Ogres seem like they were close enough at wit to Fuji that unless I high roll and you roll low roll. Cafe's just happy to be there, yeah. Yeah, passing my Fuji. Even with a lucky pace, like, this lobby is so stretched out. Oh, but Fuji, no stopping me off of the Ogre! Oh! And she got like, excuse me! Oh my god, is this the streamer luck? No, is your Ogre still gonna catch up? Oh no, I think she's still gonna catch up. They're dueling now. Oh, come on, Fuji! Oh my god. Good game. Good game. That was good. Nice. Nice. Alright. Last one, and we'll do an 18 just to really make things kind of crazy and so that more people can get in. Or sorry, 16, not 18. Actually, yeah, firm. This all do great. Alright, you guys ready? 16 Umas. Yeah, that Fuji fall back into no stopping me and then immediately get up and hit angling was, I mean, I wish that I could take credit for that tech, but really it was all Fuji. Oh, I should have done 15, sorry. Yeah, you're right, because that's a multiple of 3. Sorry. There's a bit of a delay on the stream. Alright. Yeah, debuffers go crazy. Sorry you missed it. This is pretty fun, so I'll probably try to do it again. Let's see, who do we have in here? We've got a fine motion, nice. Couple Suzukas. Taishin. Gold Chip. Couple Tamamos. Yeah, good luck everyone. Sorry. I'll try to do more of them at another point because it's pretty fun. Got wrecked by stream delays. Sorry. 16th slot, nice. Forgot to save my runners. Yeah. That's the trick to getting into lobbies is to have the saved list of runners, except sometimes I accidentally put the wrong runners in because of that. Room races are really fun. I'm unfortunately very addicted to them. I run a lot of them. When I'm like laying in bed waiting to go to bed or something, I run a ton of room races for like hours. Especially when you start like thinking through and like understanding like what's going on in races and like catching things that are happening. It's pretty cool to do room races and like really try to focus on like the performance and like what exactly your Umas are doing. Wow, there's so many Umas on the track. They're all staying in their little groups too. Oh, Fuji's caught up to the fronts though. I have no idea. I don't think my lates can make up this distance that Suzuka's creating. 2 Suzukas is insane for stretching out this lobby. Like, look how far these Umas are from each other. Yeah, it's always good to like check out other people's Umas. Suzuka, yeah. Suzuka Ace is really fun to run. I wish she was a little bit better in CM8, but she had her day in the sun in CM7, I feel. Alright, come on Fuji. Can you no-stop me off that Mario? No, but Fuku can no-stop me. Alright. Well, Fuku and Cafe pretty much did all they could, but I think the lobby has been stretched out so far that there's no way they can catch up. I was hoping for Fuji, but she didn't hit no stopping me. Oh, they're catching up. Oh, that's Tamamo. They're all dueling. Go. Oh gosh. Oh no! Nice. That was a good finish line. GG's. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Fuku got boxed a little bit, yeah. I'm surprised she made up so much distance. I think that she hit a lot of excels. She just couldn't quite hack it. Nice. Nice job. Good games, guys. Nice job. Nice. Nice, Tama. That was a really heroic effort by that Saramaru, too. Yeah. She did really well, especially when she was paired with the Suzukas. S plus Suzuka. Nice. Whoo, very nice. Yeah, that is a Suzuka that could win that could win in CM8 for sure. Cool. Yeah, GG's everyone. And thanks again for tuning in. Like I said, I was just gonna do 3 rooms and I've done 3 rooms. I really, really appreciate all the support. Thank you again for tuning in and watching my runs. Not quite as good as yesterday, but I think I'm still holding a 60% win rate, which hopefully won't go down too badly in round 2. I think my Fuku's gonna do a little bit better, but we'll just have to see. Oh, you tried sniping in the scuffed server. I think the stream delay makes Q sniping a little bit hard. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope everybody has a great day. I'm gonna try to do a stream tomorrow. I'll make a post about it, whether or not I decide to do it, just so I can give people a heads up. I just have to do like kind of a mental gut check, because 2 days in a row has been a little bit much, but I do want to do round 2 stream. So right now I'm planning on it, but I'll have to see how I'm feeling. So thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, everyone. And thank you again, everybody, for all the support, all the memberships, joining the stream, talking, asking questions. Like, I love that, and it's been really, really special for me. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you all later.